It's okay. It's also, the problem is I also need to send out my scout to check for the city, port, whatnot. And I can't do that without using supplies. But we actually have more than I thought. We're making good distance per supply. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. We made it all the way here on half a supply, give or take? A little less, actually. So we should manage. We'll see. We'll try that. Come on, Mr. Owl, find me something good. I mean, if it's something valuable, that could still help. I get the feeling the port's going to be over here. Generally speaking, no two ports are... I mean, that's the closest two ports I've seen before. They're usually kind of spread out. Come on, Mr. Owl. Find me a port. Or find me nothing. We're at least going to go here. Something valuable, we're very likely to be able to mine it. If it's a mining thing, okay, hello. No, don't throw anything at me. These aren't the guys we're looking for, though. We need a can of worms, really badly. This is also going to eat into our supplies. Oh, total miss. Yeah, that ups terror a lot, so we don't want to be next to them when they do that. Or get hit by that, you bastard. Okay, well, our hull's actually really hefty now. I forgot about that. We got a hull and a half. Gonna make you a VR? Hell yeah, I was gonna mess around with that. I did the benchmark just to make sure my computer was gonna be able to handle things. To which, damn it, the answer is yes, it can, and it will handle them fine. But I'm gonna mess around with Character Creator after the stream. I didn't think a stream... Was that guy still going? I didn't think a stream of me doing Character Creator was going to be too entertaining, but after the stream I'm going to mess around with that. I'll post some stuff. Let's see. Send out the crewmen with axes for a chance of success for something, or gain experience. Let's... The bronze wood would sell for a ton, and we need the money. And we have a 67% chance. EXP is nice to ask it. Brick. Okay, well. Your guns did their work too well, and the spinster has been reduced to smithereens. You managed to scavenge a bundle of arm-length razor-edge splinters, not enough for the train yards, but perhaps enough for replacement chair legs or a handful of snuff boxes for well-to-do Londoners. That's still not awful. Left us with some cash. But obviously post your characters up in the Discord, because hell yeah. I'll take a look at those when I can. Yes, good. We do have mining. We can sell those for something. This is terror. So... we need to be very careful over here. I don't think this is worth it. Don't know if you'll be able to. Why not? Oh, that's true. It doesn't have a built-in screen capture. You can always do a... At the pick a race screen and already stumped. Okay. Fair. Well, I'm definitely gonna mess around with it, because I want to take a look at what the Viera are, but I also want to see... I liked the lion guy that they had in the benchmark. I like how he looked like tiger stripes. So I'm kind of curious what variations they have there. Oh, our terror is gonna go too high. You're on our side, cool. Don't fight us. Damn it! Scout finds nothing. And we didn't find a can of worms either. Really needed and wanted a can of worms. If we can find a can of worms, a ship taken over by the host, and kill it, we have enough host to make a weapon now. But to finalize it, well, we have everything we need, but to finalize it, you have to have gone and found another host-infected ship. So, we gotta do that. When that hits one, I should turn around. We've already gotten a bit of money. We have not gotten a port report. And we have not found anything else. Maybe something grim will help us. 10% left. Oh, skyfarers exposed to the haunting light of the stars are prone to sudden obsession and erratic behavior. One of your engineers has taken an oath of utter silence. He refuses to speak or make any sound at all. He has gagged himself and wrapped rags around his feet to muffle his footsteps. He refuses to employ either wrench or hammer. He is not, as it stands, much use. Confine them when they can do nothing. Keep their hands and their head busy with a very low chance, or give them more rations, which is what I would normally do, but I can't. And there's only a 41% chance of that. Oh yeah, this game likes to embrace the subtle creep. I'm gonna confine them. Keep them out of the way. That's the best we can probably do. Oh, they're no good to you in this state. You can find them to quarters and resolve to discharge them at the next port. The atmosphere aboard is subdued for a time, but it is understood that these things happen in the sky. The heaven's price, they call it. So he's effectively no longer a crew member, and we've raised our terror. I mean, he's technically on the ship, but like, he's not crew anymore. He's gone crazy. Well, give us a loot. The pipe dream. A wreck. The wreck gleams with frost. Its windows are dark, its engine silent. Perhaps something of value lies within. We can force open, strip of repairs, which isn't awful. Yeah, let's try and force it open. And we failed. Oh wow. Your crew attaches cables to the wreck to hold it steady as they pry apart the doors. A sudden gust of wind rocks both vessels, and the young man straining at the pry bar slips. He cries out, his hand mangled on a torn edge of metal. He is likely to lose his fingers. The treasure you retrieve from the hold will be little comfort to him. So we lost another crew member, but we got the crate. He's not dead, but he's definitely no longer able to work on the crew. They know. God heard your worries enough to remove some bodies so that resources last longer. Yeah, that's, you know. Ooh. I still haven't done any side quests, but also hello, Sor. I don't think... Yeah, I said hello, Grim, I'm pretty sure. Let's see what he gave up his entire hand for. Ooh, another barrel of unseasoned hours, which actually would sell pretty nicely. Don't lock up in the game, thank you. The hell is this? Because now we're going west, not southwest at this rate. Alright, we have to head back unless this owl shows a port. We have to. Owl does not show a port. We have to head back. Alright. But we've got stuff to sell. We have enough for supplies to have better... I realistically got my ship too early, but I have no regrets. Frequent waves of 4 to 6 quests, while Heavensward did occasional waves of just everything. I totally forgot you're doing all side quests too. And you're still further than me in the storyline, which is insane. Oh, excuse me. Gonna hit cruise control. Forgot to swap my window back. I also forgot my weapons are swapped. It used to be right click was my powerful shot. Now left click is my powerful shot. And I gotta remember that. Because the left click hurts more, but it also takes more heat. So it's worth remembering. We're also up to 48% terror, and we still have nightmares. I forgot about that. We totally still have nightmares. Come on, loot. Give me loot. That'll work, yeah. Okay, so we have things to sell for cash. I wouldn't mind getting a port report, but I think we're gonna have to wait on that. Or will we? We have a lot. And we can reduce fear over there, probably. Still have no idea where this town is. Once we get more supplies, I gotta come back. It's gotta be either over here or over here. God forbid it's over there, we're in trouble. Our terror is starting to be worrying. Yeah, we'll go. We've got enough supplies to make it, especially now that our crew is gone. That does remind me, how many crew do we need? You do need a set amount. I don't remember where they tell you. Ooh. We have lost 6 crew members. They keep track of that. Yay. There's definitely a note somewhere of how many you have to run it, and I don't remember where. Well, then we're probably fine, right? Right. Oh, minimum safe number is 5. We're at 6. So we are going to have to get some new crew members, but we'll be okay. We could put more crew in, like, we can get more crew quarters. That's what the bridge slot is for. But that does make us go through supplies quicker, too. But it's a doable thing. Please let me make it back and maybe restore some sanity. 53. Our hull can take a smacking now, though. Like, hot damn. Wasn't quite ready for that. I'm happy about it. This is the choice. Do we turn north? Or, yeah, we turn... no, we go down here. Commit to here. We also can sell some stuff here and buy supplies if we have to. We might sell them for more up there, but... Actually, we might not be able to sell supplies. We could always sell a fuel and buy more supplies. And we did just salvage enough gold to buy another one. So this is the better bet. Gets us another 100... I keep calling it gold. I don't remember what it's actually called. Sovereigns, I think. I keep calling it gold, but you know. Don't shoot me. We're friends. Thank you. Alright, back to the circus. Oh, morale is strained, and someone has been careless. One of the barrels in your hold wasn't securely fastened. It is split, spilling the precious hours across the floor. Already the hour's insistent melancholy has begun to permeate the engine, and your clocks are becoming erratic. About the whole barrel full, which I'd rather not do. Or, since our engine is entirely crewed by the living, we can order them to collect every single hour, expose them to the stray solemn hours unspooling in the hold, but waste not, want not. We've had enough trouble on the crew already, we're just gonna get rid of it. It's gonna waste a... Yeah, you've lost 1 barrel of unseasoned hours, which sucks, but we had to, and... I don't need to lose more crew. The crew hurry the hours to an exterior hatch and pour them out. You watch as a month spills, glittering into the night. It is once again not the date it was. Never seems to be the date that it was. But whatever, we're fine. We're fine. And we've definitely got enough to make it back. If you lose the crew, at least you would have some of the barrel. True, that's the thing. We either lost the barrel or lost some crew. I opted to lose the barrel this time. So I don't care about the pets. Alright, let's go over here. Don't have tickets. We're at a port report. Don't think we have... Oh, you and your crew spend several hours enjoying the offerings of the newly revitalized circus. The strong woman salutes you, effortlessly supporting a heavy bar with the other hand. The urchin at the drink stand gives you a drink with probably no spit in it at all. By the time your ticket expires, your crew is considerably more relaxed. Wonderful. Terror has fallen. Lost 2 tickets, that's fine. Let's do that again, actually. Same one? Yeah, same one. Terror's fallen again. Down to 36. It's not as low as I'd like, but it's, you know, passable. They are selling souls. It's cool, but I don't need them right now. I will buy 2 supplies, which is more than enough to get me back. There we go. Now we're doing better on supplies. So we'll go back. We'll get that port report sorted out. I should have gone to Carleon while I was down there. If I knew I had enough... If I knew I had the money from the wreck, or from the spinster, I should have gone down there. But whatever. Go up here, port report, sell the stuff, get new crew, get repairs, get supplies, and continue that look. We only have one thing in munitions for them, but it'll also finish a different quest. That's something I'd like to do. One of these days, when I'm feeling gutsy and not full of terror, I do want to check out one of those terrors, because, like, we now have a ton of health and some decent weapons. We can probably hold our own there. I'd like to see what it is. Other than just a way to raise the terror bar and give us challenging combat. If it's anything besides that. We'll find out. And if nothing else, we should go by and check for... No, no, no! You suck! So much. Why? Why? No, don't go back towards me. Leave me alone. My hull was doing okay, too. I should have dodged away, I guess. Alright, we'll go back to New Winchester in a moment. We're just going up here first. No? Alright, well, I definitely did that smoothly, it's fine. I'm glad the docks don't make you take damage unless you really ram them. Alright, give me cash money. 100 sovereigns is good enough for me. We're still only mixed favor with them? I don't understand, but you know. Still don't have any contraband, which is nice. Alright, back out to where we're supposed to go. Why is my phone going on? I'll check it later. But it is true, while it sucks we lost the crew, it's nice to go through supplies slower. Technically. I should keep it at 8. I didn't know that 5 was our minimum. Our terror is going up too. Alright, you. Don't need that right now. We'll check those later. Take these. Keep those. Take those. Let's see if we can use any amount of this to repair. Fully repair for 36. And maybe get some crew. Hire a few crew, that's fine. 2 to 3 is all we need. Well, so we have 8 sovereigns left, but we've got 5 supplies, 4 fuel. We're actually a little low on fuel. But that's what we're going to do for now. We're going to once again try to find this place. I'm going to put my bets that going past Carleon and down around here is the way. I could easily be wrong about that, but that's what I'm going to put my money on. But my hopes, my dreams, you know. We'll see, though. Need that terror down. Which means we probably shouldn't go too close to the horror. Probably. Please don't bump into me. No! No! Don't bump into me! Stupid AI just wants to ram you so hard all the time. There's no need for it. Nope. I mean, our hold's pretty empty, which is nice. We can carry whatever the hell we get now. And having a max 20 hold is not bad. We can really stock up on stuff. Once we get our money supply going again, it'll be nice. I really can't let that tap. Oh, we're already at 44%. Ooh, they can't whisper in your ear if you don't get closer. That's true. We'll see how it goes. But we want to get close to the terror and fight a can of worms. But we don't want to... While we haven't had this hit 100% yet, the game has pretty much been like, it's usually fatal. Like, the little tutorial is like, you really, really, really shouldn't let it happen. It's not one of those, oh darn, you're just going to be like, oh, penalized. It's like, probably fatal. Probably bad. A little owling. Alright, we got valuable stuff down here. We were going to go this way anyway. See if we can make some cash money. Some tea. Tea sells for a lot, but I'm pretty sure we need tea to chat with one of our people too. Maybe him? So it might be worth just holding on to. Slowly leveling up. More loot. More tea. Damn. I mean, I think they sell for 90 a pop, but I could be mistaken. We don't need tea for anyone. No. Still no literature. Or, I guess we already delivered all the ones we had. Side quest on? Hell yeah. See, that's why I have hardwired headphones. Apparently, according to Facebook memories, I've had these exact headphones for 3 years. Got them 3 years ago. Because I was still using my, like, garbage headphones. But I'm like, you know, they're not comfortable, they're not quality. I'm going to be doing streaming stuff and using headphones a lot. I should probably have decent headphones. So 3 years ago, I went to Best Buy and got these ones. Didn't realize I had had them for so long. Alright. Over here... I don't remember what this place is thing. Oh, it's the demon place, yeah. PC isn't in a good location for wired pair. That's fair too. Like, understandable. That said, these are actually PS4 headphones. So the wire is really short. I have an extender. I've got it hooked up to a just headphones jack extender. Give it a little extra oomph so I can actually lean back a little bit without snapping my neck. Port report for sure. I think we wanted to check out the rumors of propaganda. We had something that wanted us to go down here. Does not take long to locate suspicious potential activity. A devil is delivering a sermon on luxury to a group of penitents. The sermon is specifically on the virtues of luxury, the cultivation of taste, the adornment of one's person with finery and splendor, the cultivated palate indicating a superiority of character. Several of the penitents look bored. The presiding deviless looks on indulgently. We can expose the propaganda, because we have savage secrets, or we can cover their tracks, which we can't do anyway, so expose their secrets. Sure. You rise to your feet, finger trembling in the direction of the accused. It is quite the performance. Cross-referencing the anodyne recreations of the devil with the company staff manuals puts the propagandist on the back foot. The presiding deviless is forced to intervene. We are in the business of ministering souls here at Carleon, she says, giving you a truly filthy look. We would never compromise our treatments of something as grubby as politics. As the propagandist is led away to receive pensions of their own, the presiding deviless is at pains to assure you this definitely won't happen again. You expose the Windward propagandist, gained fortune with Tacides, lost 2 savage secrets, we only have 5 left, gained 10 reputation of Tacides, now curious, gained 100 sovereigns, damn, alright, lost fortunes with the, of course it did, and some EXP. That was not shabby. Not shabby at all. don't remember if we've done... Oh, yeah. To go into the different gardens, you have to do things. Let's skip those for now. We've done some of them. Devil and Devilisses? Yep. It's a place with devils. You know, that's how it goes. Steal an offering from the burr below. I don't think I want to do that. Huh. The path leads you to a broken statue, seemingly ignored by the devils of Carleon, except for whoever placed the freshly lit candles at its feet. The face is poorly carved, but its features unmistakable. The burr below stares at you through one gemstone eye and an empty socket. So we already have his attention. We could steal from him. That's probably not good. Or we can contemplate the statue, which we'll do first. Hey, terror has fallen. While the statue is the raw material of nightmares, there's something soothing about the idea even a beast like this might be harnessed. That there's a chance of such an ally for those who crack the code of offerings and prayer. Whether it is actually listening, it is impossible to tell. The thought that it even might, however, is something to hold on to in the dark, which is all the more reason we really shouldn't steal from it. Oh, okay, they didn't even give us a chance, yeah. Yeah, then I think we're good here, unless you're selling something we need. Sell hours for 55. We sold them for, what, 80? I'd rather have the ability to buy a few more supplies, honestly. Like that. I'd rather just buy the supplies. We are low on fuel, though. We did our port report. We actually want to go south from here. Yeah, as it is, most of the gods of the sky are at least watching us. I really don't want to piss them off yet. Though, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Actually, one of the things that... I should have pissed it off. One of the ways we can progress our character story is to have all three of the gods of the skies mad at us at the same time. So, I technically could have done that. There you go, slap that over there. Alright, we got plenty of supplies, so I can just blow through those. Fuel is low, but technically we can burn supplies for fuel. I shouldn't, but I could. That's not bad. Hello, Ace. Welcome to Viperland of the chat. We're poor again. We bought a new ship, so we now have very little money. And we're also trying to find this silly little area over here and find a can of worms. We're doing a lot of stuff at the same time. We're trying to, and also trying to stay sane. We keep lowering our terror, and it keeps just going right to fudge back up. It is very good at that. An abandoned signal box. Window cracks have created a filling of moss green dust. Once white paint is yellowed and peeling. The signal box possesses a faded dignity, like a beleaguered butler. It was designed with pride to be part of that great folly, the Isambard line. Inside, beneath a desk covered with rusted levers, is a luggage trunk. Captains in dire need can borrow from the... Oh, we've done this before. I opted to not... We can read the ledger. That I'm good with. I opted to not take anything from it. The handwriting is poor but legible. Captain Arbinarthy deposited materials for hull repair to pay back their debt. There's a column for miscellaneous notes. The captain details various damages done to their engine, and the causes. Hull, aggravated cantankerite. Backplate, bad launch off Port Prosper. Oh man, yeah, I could easily just crash into something. Front plate, bad landing on Port Prosper. Hull again. Jones. A change in personnel gives the captain optimism for the next leg of the journey. New sky stories. We have a ton of sky stories. Yeah. We need fuel a little bit, but not enough to really risk it. I guess that's still the something grave. I guess that's just what it is. Alright, over this way then. I'm gonna try it back that direction. We'll see how it goes. We got something valuable potentially up here. And whenever we find the damn place we're looking for, we've got munitions for them, which they'll pay us for. Hopefully nicely. Oh, I don't know if I trust that. Oh, I definitely don't know if I trust that. That brings us to the terror, yep. Or the horror. Ooh. Discontent. An engineer cries out, her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. It's gone, she points through one of the stained glass windows. A star, it winked out. You look through the glass. The stars burn upon the firmament. The specific patch of sky she's pointing to is indeed empty, but you couldn't say if a star had been there before. Give him additional brandy. Make a joke of it, and her. No, when we can't face the truth, we laugh at it. Set a watch on the stars. Is it true? If you organized a rota of observers, would you see it happen? But it will mean exposing the watchers to the stars' perilous light. We don't have a good chance of any of these, so it's probably best to just distract them. I don't want to make a joke of her. If it was to just make a joke of it, that would be different. I really did want to see what it was going to happen with that. You know what? No, we're playing this the way I'm going to play it. Even if this is statistically a bad decision, this is what I want to do. Odds be damned. Let's hope for some luck on 39% chance. Okay. Welp. Welp. On the third night, you are aroused by the cries of a watchman. They have indeed witnessed another star die, or so you deduce from their panicked ravings. Every once in a while, it works out. Their distress does not ease as the night passes, and you are forced to confine them to quarters. Your crew begin to engage in some gloomy mathematics. How often are stars dying? How many stars are there in the sky? How long until it's all dark? Gained a vision of heaven, lost a crew. Gained terror, another crewman lost. Probably not the best decision, but damn it, it's the one I was going to go with. Gotta follow your heart. Another wreck. We can leave it alone, or we can have a 100% chance of just getting something. So we're going to get something. Yeah, our crew is just, oh boy. We can go for supplies, munitions, captain's quarters, crew quarters, engine room. We need fuel. I'm really tempted to go to the magazine because we're going to a place where we're going to sell munitions, but we need fuel. And that's a ton of fuel. Holy crap. The engine is cold and clogged with ash, but you find untapped barrels of coal and carry them back to your locomotive. Your boarding party return in time to watch the wreck crack, split, and pour any remaining stores into the sky. Alright, that's fine. We got a ton of fuel now. So that's pretty damn wonderful, actually. Please, just stop drifting towards me. Mine over here. Especially now that our hole's getting fuller. Oh, man, this mining drill is paying for itself, man. 100%. Though this terror is worrisome. Probably the best way of putting it. Come on, owl, find me a port. Brought some luck with them? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes you get that luck. And sometimes you're just gonna gamble it. Required to get pilot training? Yeah. You're on my side, right? Okay. You're at least not against me. It is very dark out here. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. There's the station. Hell yeah. I hope that's the one we're looking for. Direction-wise, it makes sense. Okay, this place is terrifying. Why are we coming out here? To sell munitions, but like... oh boy. It's just... it's a cold dark out here. Oh man, finding new ports though reduces terror a lot. Hey, achievement unlocked. Yeah, so much reckless flying. The frantic, hustling heart of Lustrum, crammed with prospectors, peddlers, and purveyors of essential, and occasionally legal, services. Most businesses take place here, unless you're a dreamer seeking your fortune on the claim fields. So let's, start with the shops and get my money. You Want my munitions. There you go, 120. Not bad. They're selling crates of munitions at 40 gold a pop, but buying them at 120 a pop. So we're gonna do that. Oh, do they not need any more, or do we gotta just check it again? Yep, there you go. Good merchants. Yeah, if they just thought to look at somebody else's tent, they'd be like, wait, you'll just straight buy this from me? I still need to do one more to complete it, but we are no longer as poor as we were, so that's nice. I'll worry about fuel and supplies shortly. We can buy hours, but I'm not super worried. Do at least one more of each, honestly. Which is filling our hole pretty nicely. Now to actually do, you know, story stuff. Let's explore. What was briefly a modest, pleasant town on the mother of mountains now runs on increasingly desperate dreams of riches. Fools sell their I had it right. Fools sell their futures for the chance to mine years from the mountain's frozen sides. Sharper minds sell pickaxes, supplies, and the promise of a warm bed at the end of a bitter day's work. Hell yeah, port report. Hours of new gold now beyond in the reach. While Lustrum's fortunes remain, it is of interest to many. So much for the quiet retirement village that used to be here. The rush of prospectors has ripped the civility from this place as efficiently as geodes from the mountainside. The scars that remain are no less vivid. Fewer and fewer prospectors return with geodes of ours, and the cost of processing them off-site grows every day. Still, for now, Lustrum thrives, and offers the promise of riches for any lucky or industrious miner willing to come and risk everything in the snow and the mud. Report, yep, we know how to turn them in. We were looking for the host identity. That was one of the main reasons we came here. The locket is passed around the camps of prospectors. Most scratch their heads, others sigh and look away. An elderly prospector approaches, carrying her hat in her hands. "You're the one looking for Old Gray?" she sighs. "Long dead. Shot. South of the mountain. Wouldn't share his hours. Fool. No point in rising high in the mountain if there's no one at the bottom holding you up. Have found no conclusive evidence, so we'll just head back, I guess. Got a pub, a tea shop. Seek a claim of your own for some money. Visit the Windward Company. Damn, there's some stuff here. I don't really like the Windward Company. Attempt to climb the mountain in search of the Singing Caves. Wow, that's not likely. Start from the top then. Let's explore. Okay, that was unlocked with what?
My turn.
Unlocked when you do not have Exploring Lustrum. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that one. Maybe later. A Tale of Two Ports. Your boots crunch through the snow, clean and bright, lacking the lingering sadness of London's ammonia-suffused lacquer. The townspeople nod politely to you, a distinguished visitor, but avert their eyes from the grizzled prospectors and get-rich-quick merchants who have taken over their slice of civilization on the mountain. They wait impatiently for a day when the mountain has nothing more to offer, and the uncouth invaders finally leave, hoping that something still remains when all of value has finally been plundered. Literally just like a gold rush happened. Sure, we'll visit the pub. Excuse me. An embossed plaque under the hastily painted sign reveals this miner's pub to have once been the Empire's Lustrum guest house. Its once fine mahogany tables, and chairs are now little but sawdust on the floor, and a lingering smell in the fireplace. Irritable miners jockey for space by insufficient fireplaces. They pay for the overpriced drinks with their dwindling coin or lowest quality hours. A few fortunates bear the mark of minor success, the baby-soft hands that come from regularly handling unseasoned hours. Buy a round of drinks for the miners. Only 10. Wow. Approach the figure in the corner. Speak with the wary prospector. Oh, he's got a claim. We could... He's tired of the muck, sick of the snow. He's going home just as soon as he can find someone to take his claim. We might be able to do that. We don't have a claim on the mountain. Ooh, he wants a bit of money for it, though. Yeah, let's see. No written contracts are needed in a town where most folks struggle with reading. He spits in his palm and holds the expectorate out. Shake on it. His spit is thick and yellow with phlegm. Or refuse. You will happily take his word that all is legitimate. It's disgusting, but we're an orphan, raised on the streets in gangs. We're gonna shake on it. We're gonna shake on it. Just, you grit your teeth, spit in your hand, and shake. You'll take the first opportunity to scrub your hand clean of any diseases you've just been exposed to. The wary prospector nods approvingly and calls over an hour harker. She will escort you to your new claim whenever you like. Your prospecting continues. You are seeking a suitable claim. Lost sovereigns. Gained 1 terror. Did we really just gain a terror from a handshake? We are now considerably poorer than we were, but let's buy around for the miners. Let's see if they've got new... buying around for people. Get info. Prospectors are not trusting people. Every new arrival is more competition, but while the drinks last, you're welcome to sit at their table. An elderly prospector and a hulking, scarred miner move aside to give you just enough space to squeeze in. You know, a lot more than that from one handshake. Yeah, that's not a good one. Everyone seems to be talking shop. More importantly, everyone at this table appears to have had at least some luck out there. Listen to gossip about geodes, gossip about the mountain, gossip about mining, gossip about recent troubles. I'm going to ask about the geodes. I hope you can ask about more than one. It's going to go geodes, recent troubles, mountain mining, if we can do all of them, or if we can't do all of them. One prospector tells of finding a geode in the shape of a lion, apparently a mark of great fortune. Another talks of chipping away in silence so as to not startle the hours inside. Another mentions how cold the geodes are. As difficult as it is to work, a layer of thick ice underneath the snow is considered a sign of a good claim. They all agree that the mining day must begin with a libation, a cup of moonshine poured to the mountain god's graces. If it rumbles, it is said that the offering is accepted. If purple wasps appear over their claim afterwards, or wisps, its prospector is blessed indeed. Lost 10 sovereigns, that's fine. I'm not gonna... Okay, I'm gonna do one more, because I want to see troubles. I want to see what to avoid. It's them windward bastards. Or, yeah, it's definitely bastards, ain't it? Don't mind them sending round their neddies. Honest competition. Lads enjoy the distraction. But did you see the state of that Arzifal lad? The miners huddle. That weren't windward. That's them night hunters they talk of. Tearing folks up with their claws and teeth and eating them whole. All you see is a black rush before your eyes, and then... So are there werewolves here? Because that's what it sounds like. Alright, let's approach the figure in the corner, who looks furry. The cloaked figure beckons you. Valuables for sale? It wheezes, its voice throaty and high-pitched. Exchange for buried time, yes? Please? It offers unusual relics in exchange for a few rusted coins that would barely buy transport to anywhere else. His name is Mr. Pennies. Aww. Exchange hours for an otherworldly artifact. Hours for money. I'm pretty sure we have an otherworldly artifact. Find experiment, uncanny. Yeah, we have 4 already. And that's probably not going to be a good trade for us. Let's talk to him. Let's see if there's any reason to do this. Everything ends, the figure wheezes. Even law. For everything, a reckoning. Need help? Need hours. Postpone reckoning. Shadows with thistle ropes and broken wings, waiting on riverbank to catch final breath. Everything dies. Must outlast. We trade, yes? Trade hours? We trade hours now, yes? Good quality merchandise. I get the feeling an otherworldly artifact will still be better for me than just straight money, and we just mined these out there anyway, so screw it. Lost 1 barrel of hours, gain otherworldly. You provide a fragment of hours for sale, a few seconds at most. Pennies snatch them up. Yeah, Penny snatches them up with the blackened and leathery appendage that reaches out of its shell. Mr. Penny shakes as it sniffs at the little cigar box with the sprinkle of calcified time within. Yes, it whines. Will do. Will suffice. Sure, we'll see if you've got some money, too. 4 sovereigns! Alright. Welp. Damn. I don't think there's anything... Yeah. Well, there you go. That's not good enough, but please don't freeze up on my game. Oh, it didn't. It just didn't click it. Okay, return to the miners. Figure in the corner, back to the street, I guess. Going to the pub. Let's go to the tea shop. We do have some tea. An oasis of London civility and a culture in a town with little of either. Melistine Murgatroyd stands proudly beneath the display of fresh scones and slightly yellowing cream buns. A small wooden table, English. At a small wooden table, successful prospectors and their significant others welcome themselves to the world of the Nouveau Riche with a spot of afternoon tea. Pinky fingers stand proud and erect from bone china cups, covertly topped with moonshine, of course. Speak with her, enjoy a lovely cup of tea. It's apparently time for tea. Which costs 5 sovereigns, more than we sold the hours for. Let's see what she's got to say. Smelling faintly of burnt hair, she tinkers with the latest invention, intended to be her ticket out of both this no-horse town and her father's control. Eyebrows, she confirms, are a small price to pay for scientific progress. We can see what her inventions are. Trade spy intelligence. Trade 2 uncanny specimens for a savage secret. What do we have there? We have 6 uncanny, and I don't think we have a savage secret. We've got gossip. Oh, we totally have 5 savage secrets. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Benchmark is just a bunch of cutscenes. Yes, it's literally a bunch of. Well, it's not cutscenes. I would guess it's still rendered in game. Otherwise, it wouldn't give you. If it was pre-rendered, it wouldn't give you an accurate benchmark of FPS. Because a pre-rendered cutscene is a pre-rendered thing. Your computer can just play that. It's a movie file. So it's in-engine cutscenes, basically. And it's just to see how your computer can handle particle effects, crowds, different things. And then it gives you a recommendation of what to set your computer at. So if you're not sure if your computer can handle the game, or not sure where to set it, because it's not running well, but that's because it put it on high. Yes, it'll automatically try to do that, and then at the end it'll be like, here's where you should probably set it. We're not going to trade, but we're going to look at the inventions. Melusine glows with pride as you examine her mostly untested inventions. The clockwork lens array that offers superhuman levels of telescopic sight, provided you can insert all 6 sharp brass hooks under your eyelids. Oh god. Oh god. The internal combustion privy. What? Ideal for handling unpleasant waste products and warming whatever's left of your house after the inevitable explosion. An automated pickaxe capable of striking Earth 7 times a second. Melusine nods, irritated. Pity about the minor bone-shattering issue. The only thing she won't let you poke at is a twisted arrangement of glassware and electricity in the corner. That's not mine. Not entirely. I'm still working on that. Complicated. You know if you know. If you don't, I shouldn't say. Huh. I like the internal combustion toilet, though. Alright, back to the shop, I suppose. Let's enjoy a lovely cup of tea. Why not? Melusine's maids hurry around, serving a clientele more used to bellowing at bartenders than sitting politely with exquisitely cut cucumber sandwiches. Eventually, it is your turn to be served. You are invited to choose your preferred blend. Empire's Favor, Eleutherian Gold, Indulgence Blend. I'm going to say the Eleutherian Gold, tea with the occasional sparkle. A single sip and you feel slightly dizzy. 2 sips and you struggle to find your legs. The sense of pleasurably disconnected bonhomie lingers for a few hours. You're sampled. We have a new status having sampled it. Lost 5 sovereigns, but terror has fallen, which we also really needed, so that's actually not too bad. It is no longer time for tea. We have to wait for tea time. Visit the Windward Company. I don't know how this is going to go. We don't like the Windward. Yeah, the Windward Company was not the first to begin harvesting the mountain, but no other came in harder or faster once the hours were detected. The company began by bribing prospectors to sign over successful claims and even offering to help process the lucky prospectors' hours in their huge factory ovens. But netty men are cheap, and big sticks even cheaper. As the claims began running out, things changed quickly. Now the whole facility is out of bounds. The guard is uninterested in any business you might have. No, she does not know who you are, or care who you may be friends with. This branch is a closed facility. Certainly, it is closed to you. Yeah, I'm not friends with them at all, so I'm not shocked. Yeah, that must be some strong stuff. We're not going to look for the singing caves right now. Maybe at some point we'll try that, but like... We just did all the exploring stuff, right? Yes. Sweet Jane's Counting House. Sure, an accountant firm. A little accountancy firm snuggled in the snowy drifts. Sweet Jane oversees everything herself. The transference of funds, the balancing of probabilities, the transport of commodities, the termination of contracts. She is huddled behind her desk, swaddled in a monstrously ugly red scarf. While she fiddles with her abacus, with one gloved hand, she heats the other over a little coal fire. Her one good eye focuses on you. She smiles. Sure, let's see what she's got to offer. Wait, I should have checked that. I don't like the icon for that at all. Hell yeah, ramen. Hope it's a fun one. I really liked the trials one I did, the one that got me the bird. The one where the second boss is literally just, don't get hit by stuff. I liked it. She limps to the window. Snow batters the window pane. The shadow of the mountain is all but lost in the blizzard. The lantern light means the offices of the Windward Company are just about visible. I was raised by the company. Children are faster workers, you understand. Her fingers drum on the windowsill. Such a waste. Where they see men, they see labor. Where they see time, they see chains with which to bind us. But where they see death in the skies, I see victory. She turns to you and smiles. Bring me nameplates, torn from London's ships. I will see you adequately compensated. Yeah, I'm actually very much against them, and I have nameplates already, so hell yeah. That's part about this being more recent, is that queue times are really short. Yes, that helps too. She reaches out and touches your hand, just for a moment. Hers is ice cold. Thank you. You agree to Sweet Jane's murderous request. You've been tasked with hunting down London dreadnoughts. We've murdered a few already, actually. Can we go back and just hand them over? I'd like the money from them. Oh, maybe I don't have any. Need 3 charred stovepipe nameplates. I swear we had some. Oh, because we shot them down, but we also... Okay. We shot them down, but we couldn't find any nameplates at the time. Let's see our very own claim to the mountain. It is marked off by frayed ropes wrapped around tent pegs. Your claim was expensive, but any hours below the surface are yours. Of course, your crew will handle the actual mining work. We can assign a crew member to work on a claim, assign 5 crew members to work on it. We're just going to do 1 for now, because we can't afford 5. If I had more crew members, I could. The more you do, the faster you get hours, but whatever. We've lost 1 crew, but it's a temporary loss. They're here for now. It's not exactly a plum assignment, but a volunteer soon volunteered to join the mining operation. He disembarks, ready to get started. Good luck, I suppose. Assign a crew member to work on the claim. 1 crew member will do a little good here. 1 more might help. 5 crew. Yeah, we'll go 1 more. We're at our minimum. Let's start mining. Good luck. The quartermaster hands out pickaxes and food rations. The crew begins digging. Since you don't have access to furnaces large or powerful enough to get the most out of the mountain's larger geodes, it will focus on filling barrels with unseasoned hours. You can sell those at other ports. It will be some time before they have dug out enough. You should return later. Okay. Return in a month to pick up the crew. I think we've done everything we can do here. Claim fields? I don't know if that matters. And visitor claim doesn't matter. Attempt to climb the mountain, no thanks. Then yeah, I think we're actually good here. So we need 1 more thing of munitions for this place. Still fairly broke. We also... we need to head... I'm going to see if I can continue up this way and see what's up here, because we have enough stuff, then we could always cut over if there's nothing else. We should go to the circus just to grab that. Port reports are free, other than travel. Stop back in town, and then go up here, because we've finally done the quest for that guy. So we'll see how that goes. I also just don't trust the darkness out here. It's so dark. Ooh, but we've got a loot about. And at least some space in the hole to carry it. Uh-oh. We got some hours, we got a pissed off dude, too. We can probably take down, I don't think one... Pretty sure he just crushed himself in the rocks. And I'm perfectly okay looting that body now. That's fine. Prize otherworldly artifacts from between its plates. Yeah, let's do that. We could get some sovereigns or otherworldly artifact. Yeah, we just got one. I'm glad I didn't trade in stuff for it. Bull cantankerite are aggressive, and once roused will bash themselves against a foe until either it or they are dead, including a rock right there apparently. During the battle it is not unusual for fragments or belongings of their victims to become wedged in the bull's carapace. The thing you pull free from this one is ancient and inexplicable. Perhaps a use will present itself. I'll take it. We're at 14 hold with a decent amount of stuff. No, never mind. Less stuff than I thought, but still 2 tea and unseasoned hours. I was going to check this guy real quick. Yeah, to chat with him we need tea and honey. I wouldn't mind being able to actually ask him about stuff. Alright. But I don't think we have enough money for honey right now either. Well, we might if we sell off these hours. More hours, alright. Part of me wants to go that way, but sanity says otherwise. And the fact that I've done a ton of stuff and would like to save before doing something stupid also says otherwise. More terror up here, or horror, not terror. I keep calling it terror, but... Great! Not what I wanted. See if we can skirt around it. Also still check out things like this. Oh, we can't inspect things. There is something valuable there. I'm gonna see if I can look by real quick and grab it. I have doubts. I have definitive doubts. Curator's egg. One of your crew dons their thermal sky suit and steps out into the cold. After a few minutes they return, clutching an object that looks uncomfortably like a large wasp's nest. Yeah. Hello, Mint, by the way. Welcome to Viperland chat. Reckon it's a curator's egg, they say, carefully handing it to you. It looks delicate, but it has a heft to it, as if something dense is nestled beneath all the papery outer layers. Take it on board, or throw it away. Let's take it on board. I get a bad feeling, considering we've already found it near a horror, but hey, whatever. Secured in the hold, one of your people swaddles the egg in a grease-stained blanket and wedges it into your hold. Sitting among crates and barrels, it looks more fragile than it did before. Eggs can be sold at St. Dominic's Station in London, Wolsey Station in New Winchester, and King's Idle in Pan. I don't know where Pan is, but New Winchester's the place we can go to. I really hope we didn't piss off whatever's around here by doing that, because something's happening up there, and I'm going to leave it. Also, we seem to have stuff kind of on the outside of our vision. Okay. Yeah, well, it's fine. We're fine. We left the terror behind. I feel like it needs to be sold ASAP. I get the same feeling, yeah. Oh, for sure. It doesn't help that we picked it up right next to a horror that I don't want to get any closer to. So for sure that's not going to be great, but our character would do a lot for money. So, you know. And we've already sacrificed so much of our crew anyway. Like, what's one or two more? It's fine. We should save up enough for bigger crew quarters at the rate we're going through crew members. I kind of want to see what's up here while we've got a moment. New Winchester is not far off. We've still got plenty of supplies. The only thing kind of worrying is our terror level, but our hull has only gone down by 2. We got 5 and 5 over here. So we may as well explore a bit while we're out here. You are not on my side, right? Yep, you're a bad guy. So you get shot. We need loot. You potentially have loot. Thank you. Damn it, dodged the wrong way. Loot the hold, strip the engine for materials. We don't really need more hull, so loot the hold. A distressingly odored barrel, which has got 3 fuel. Hell yeah. Damn, our hold is very full now. Alright, we left this place with like almost no fuel, so it's kind of... Crew is just a collectible, exactly. But the problem is 5 is our minimum crew to man this ship. That's the big issue. Also getting very green up here. Lost friends to the marauders who hide in the woods. Alright, if there's marauders here, I'll take them down. Oh, hey, look, a marauder. Oh, some marauders. Okay, that's a little different. Okay. I am sensing this might have been a mistake. I also wonder if I can get them to shoot each other. Like that. Damn it, I walked into that one. We actually have a ton of hull. This is probably not terrible for us. Please shoot each other again. Please keep shooting each other. I do have to focus on one of them, though, and I'm not doing that well enough right yet. Damn it, walked into that. This is the guy I started firing on. Should probably continue with him. Hey, 1 million huevos! Thank you so much for the host. Very much appreciated. Welcome to Viperland in the chat. I'll give you a better welcome once I try to shoot these buggers down. I'm so close to dead. There you go, got one of them. I have not been paying attention to how the other guys have been faring for hits. They keep shooting each other though, and I like that. Thankfully, once you started something, it stops there. Okay, thank you again for the host, much appreciated, but also welcome to Viperland and the chat. How goes things? We can do unusual cargo or strip for hull, where hull is still okay. A clasped jewelry box. 1 saloon stewed gossip. Alright, we could use that. Damn it. Not our biggest thing we could use, but I'll take it. Go ahead, try to shoot me. Shot that. Damn it! You're still alive? Okay. Thought that was going to do it. Legitimately thought. It's close, though. They don't have much left. It's got to get a clear shot. Specifically at them. Really? Now you're dead. Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. We still don't need to strip for materials right now. Jewelry box. 23 sovereigns, alright. Our terror is going up, unfortunately, and I have a bad habit of going the wrong direction with those. We're at 46 out of 60. We're actually not too bad. Our terror is a little high, though. Go figure, random marauders cause terror. No. The deadly dance we do. Now you die. Yep. Alright. Apparently the forests are deadly. Who would have thought? Explore the captain's cabin. Yeah, go for unusual items. Just more gossip. The cabin door did not survive the onset of your guns, nor did the captain. You have to tread carefully. The carpet will not be saved. A few scorched documents sit on the bronze wood desk. Excuse me. They make for interesting reading. Apparently London had need of a few brave captains willing to bring fire to the Tactives. Hey, 1 million huevos! Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Hell yeah! As always, the support is loved, the support is appreciated. I hope you're still having a good time, enjoying all the Viperland goodness there is to offer. I want to see if there's a shortcut up this way, even though I am an idiot and I'm terrified. Ooh, there's something in there. There's definitely going to be more ships up here. They're definitely going to be bad. Well, we gotta try it. And we don't have to. I could turn back. Common sense says I could turn back. Also, our supplies are going down quickly. But if we can get to Port Avon and loop around, we're fine there too. There's something in here. I don't know if I'd have to go up through there or if there's going to be an entryway here. Time to find out. And every bit of the map we uncover is still good. Every little thing teaches us a little bit more. Uh-oh. Morale is strained and someone has been careless. Ah, dang it. We can't... We spilled hours again. This happened earlier. We can't risk any crew members because we are at our minimum crew, so we just gotta throw out the barrel of hours. It sucks, but whatever. We still have one left. It's not ideal. Our crew is getting very lazy and not tying those down. Maybe if we had more crew members that might help, but we'll work on that. That's something we can work on. And we definitely have enough supplies to still make it. Oh, damn it, something spawned down there. It's too late now. Kinda curious how to get into this middle area. So I'm gonna go over here, hit Port Avon, hit that one, and then see if maybe that's how you get in? That might be a wall, or it might be the entrance. Same with down there, but we won't go there yet. We'll go straight to Winchester. But we'll hit up Port Avon first. Get ourselves a port report. Otherwise, we have no real need to be there. Of course, it's called Trader's Wood. I mean, we made it through the Trader's Wood. We only had 3 marauders on our tail at the same time, and we handled them. Oh man, if only I had my better weapon already. Then we'd really kick their butts. I have no idea if... Nobody saw that. I thought that was the solid ground and that wasn't. I could just fly over it, even though if it stops your headlight beam, it's solid ground. I was still like, nah, yeah, cool, we could just go straight through that. Fine. I also keep hitting R for auto run, even though in this game it's C for cruise control. To auto not have to hold forward. But I'm so used to MMOs using R. Can't believe we took more damage from that stupid rock than... Oh hey, it's a quiet day anyway. Buy cheap fuel, get cheap repairs. Yeah, give me some cheap repairs. Gained 16 hull, we're maxed out for 25 sovereigns, which is probably less than it would have cost us. Port Avon. Give us that. Oh, we could host a tea party. I'm not going to, though. We're gonna write a port report. I want that tea for the dude. Do you sell honey? Seeds? Souls? You don't sell honey. Oh well, we'll buy some supplies. Make sure we got enough to get home. Still got something grim over here. It is grim, right? Something grave, okay. Same difference. Not quite, but... Oh, an outbreak of the heart sickness. A mysterious outbreak of nostalgia spreading through your crew. Frequently, they stop work to stare into misty remembrance. They gather during the evenings to meditate on times gone by, and debate the ways in which the past was superior to the present. The air is full of sighs. We can break out the brandy, which doesn't have a good chance. We can succumb and write, which doesn't have a good chance, or sit with them. I think that's what we did last time. Oh, frick. Gained 10 terror. Oh, that's so bad. Well, we gained a savage secret and a tale of terror, but it's really not good. It's a lot of terror. Oh, we don't have anything to inspect that with. I brought the mining drill instead of the assaying lens. I have no regrets, but I kind of wish I could... I should buy a lens, too, to have the option. Ugh, 72% terror. That's very, 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 very bad. I'm hoping that the thing down here, I'm hoping that will help my terror. It probably won't. But sometimes it does. I'm putting kind of my hopes on that. Also that there's nothing in here trying to murder me. Though I'm at the very least difficult to murder right now. Oh, that's another leave something, take something area, right? Cuddlescombe? Yeah, abandoned signal box. Nope. Out of here. Don't want to leave anything, I don't want to take anything. I don't want to be in debt. So we're just gonna... we're good. We've got supplies. Unless there's something we could take that would reduce our fear, but even that means we'd have to bring back later some... oh, this is gonna be another saying. No, it's not! A homestead... oh, of course. The homestead is plated in patchwork of corrugated iron. As you land, the barrel of a rifle pokes out from a boarded window and fires, kicking up a spray of grass at your feet. We can fight back, which might have a crew die, or leave swiftly. We'll leave swiftly. Terror has fallen. Somehow? Really? Alright. Fell by like 1, but I'll take it. I get the feeling there's no other exit to this place, but we're already down here, so it would be almost a crime not to check, right? Because if we could have this as a shortcut through, it'll be good to know. And if we can't, then we've just wasted a little bit of time. And quite a bit of terror. Aha. Looks okay to me. Yeah, we gotta go back to Winchester. Maybe grab... yeah, we can grab the port report at the circus, which might also reduce our terror. Because that's our biggest worry right now. That and hiccups. I'm pretty worried about that. Especially because we have nightmares and terror going on now. No, don't like it. Not at all. Oh, I like how... I was about to say, I was like, wait, that's not the timeout and ban stuff, right? Apparently they give me the option to timeout and ban for the Twitch Prime sub? Ah, crud. A sudden jolt. I think we hit something, comrade, your driver observes. The mists are thick. You could turn back, or you could search for it. Keep going, only forward. It would use up fuel. There might be danger, but perhaps whatever you hit was valuable, or perhaps it needs help, which is a 50-50 chance. And if we hit something, I feel like our guy would be like, yeah, let's do it. I am absolutely worried about terror. Succeeded, whatever that might do. Retracing your course, you find a scattering of locomotive debris and an intact crate spinning in the wind. You drag it aboard and discover it is filled with tea. Thank heaven it was unharmed. That could have been a disaster. Cool. So we lost 1 fuel, gained 1 tea, which I believe is... If tea sells for like 80-90, it's like 4 fuel. So it's a good trade. And we didn't gain any more terror than we were already gaining. Sometimes when you go back to Winchester, every, I think, 15 in-game days, it reduces terror, so I'm hoping on that. Also, this area reduces terror, so when we leave here, after we get our port reports and everything, we're going to go over here and then up to Magdalene's. That's the best I got for now. That's the plan, we're going to stick to it. And we need to find somebody who's selling honey so I can have a party with our resident devil and see what he's all about. I should also chat with the other guys and see what the rats and the mushroom need. And maybe eventually go back to London, because we left our definitely not a princess over there running a shop, and maybe it's doing well. Maybe she's got money or loot for us. Maybe she wants to come back. Maybe she doesn't. I don't know. You're on my side. That's cool. $79 terror. Don't like it. What did we do to get so much terror so quickly? Bad decisions is pretty much the answer. Alright, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We totally made the corner. It's cool. So, circus. Collect free tickets. Hell yeah. We have 5 tickets. Right, port, get that going. Alright, so we're at 79. We attend a performance. Gain a story. Yeah, I'm not going to read this through because we've done this a few times. Gained 4 sky stories. We have so many. I wonder if I can find like a trade for those. Hello, Shadowrose. Welcome to Viperland in the chat. The amusements lower it to 69. That's not bad. We don't have enough to do it again. Recruit crew from the circus. We have a very low % chance, but let's see if any carnies want to come aboard. No, they don't. The prospective crew members look tempted, but their eyes keep dragging back to the big top. I have to be here. They apologize. I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Alright, well, I tried. Can we get some new arrivals? Attempt to recruit new crew member. Failure! You try your best, and the newcomers all start by listening politely. As you talk, however, their eyes inevitably drift back to the obelisk. Soon, they are not listening at all. Yeah, there's a power here that keeps carnies here. But hey, whatever. But how goes things, Shadowrose? Hyped for the new league? Will you be playing it? And do you know what you're going to give a shot to? I don't yet, but I'm waiting for more info. I also will have to wait a few days, because I'll be at a con, trying out the Dauntless official release. Also very cool. I've heard good things. Oh, we also hit something again. Alright, we've already lowered our terror a little bit. Flip the coin again. Now, heads one time, fails another. Gain 2 terror, lost 1 fuels. You scout the mist, but find only debris from a ruined locomotive. Nothing that remains is intact enough to salvage. You return to your course before whatever caused this returns. Alright. I could do without the gaining terror, but otherwise we're okay. I should install that on something, I don't know what. It's crossplay, so it doesn't matter where I play it. But I should give it a shot. I've heard pretty good things. Oh, hey, we can go mining there. Give us... Oh, it's fungus. Okay, gain supplies, but also terror. No, reduce terror. That's the one we're going to go with. Or only 56% chance. We're going to try to reduce terror, though. Damn it. Lost a crew. That's not good. Your crew lays a trail of gunpowder from the inner door to the fungus. You light a match, set the trail ablaze. Unfortunately, the door sticks when shoved to. An engineer has neglected to oil the hinges. They race to the door to rectify their error. As the door swings shut, they linger in the searing radiance as the fungus burns away. Afterwards, your engineer is increasingly distracted. They mutter about the children and further neglect their duties. It is unsurprising when they leave at the next port, presumably to take care of their children. So that's really bad, because we don't have enough crew to really do this. And I haven't had that happen yet. Yeah. It is reckless to crew your locomotive with fewer than this. But we're heading back to the place where we can get more crew right now. So we're going to have to go with that for now. Not bad, kind of like a casual mouse hunter. Crossplay is definitely... Yeah, crossplay is really nice. More games should have that. And games that do have that, and do it well, hell yeah. I get the feeling more bad events will happen until we get more crew. Like I said, we're losing crew like hotcakes tonight. I'm pretty sure I've lost more crew members tonight than I've lost in all other sessions of this game. And I've been live for an hour and a half. So that's impressively bad, I think is the best way to put it. We've also gone through a ton of our stuff. Oh, because we did just toss out 2 fuel. That's true. We gained a ton, though. Alright, take all these port reports off our hands. 4 gratitude, 400 sovereigns, 4 fortunes, lost 2 fortunes. Savage secret. Otherworldly artifact. Affect the balance of power. Will that really work? 5 fortunes. Lost gratitude. Gained reputation. Okay. Do 1 more. Yeah, screw it. Oh, hey. We are prosperous. We only have 1 gratitude. We are steamed, and we are disliked by the other guys. Alright. And we have lost a fair amount of terror. So I'm feeling pretty good. But now the blue ships, I don't know if they're going to attack us on sight. Uh-oh. It is late and you are alone. Doubts prey on you. Is this the path you should have taken? You trespass upon the precedence of heaven. What price will be extracted from you? What price have you already paid? Drink and forget? The secrets that gnaw. Yeah, it will pass. This is what we've usually done. We don't really have... Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Terror has fallen. Hey, you drink enough to bring a period of silent blackness and reprieve from the things you know. The interlude is ended by loud knocking. You are late for duty, and someone is at your door. Are you all right, comrade? Of course you are, you answer. Of course you are. Lost 1 secret, but that's fine. You're developing a taste for the bottle. Oh no, that's not ideal. But terror fell... And we still have quite a few secrets, so, like, it's not awful. I don't really want a taste for the bottle. Alright, back to Winchester. Who wants this egg? I want it off my ship. First things first, repair. Fully repair, which is nothing, right? Yeah, 6 sovereigns, cool. Second thing is... buy more crew quarters for 300. We can finally have a few more crew. Hire crew, hire mini crew, 4 to 6. Yep. Gained 5 crew. Wonderful. We are now way above the 5 we needed. How about an eggmonger? The sign over the small stall at the far end of the platform is rife with mistakes. How is it possible to commit so many errors when writing the words, "I buy eggs"? The man behind the stall wears a crooked hat and a tattered coat. He is in possession of more twitches than teeth. Care to sell some eggs, Captain? I buy 'em. He points to that sign, proudly. Only taking up space in your hold. Sure, we'll sell the egg. I get the feeling... See, so now we gotta wonder, Does he do something bad for it with it, or is it bad to keep it? Who knows? But we got 300 sovereigns, which pays for our crew quarters, which is insane. He just, for this egg, gave us enough money for crew quarters. He passes the man the egg. He almost drops it. He then searches around under the stall for a while, with the egg tucked dangerously under his arm. Eventually, he gives up looking for a container to stow it in, and clutches it between his legs while he roots through his pockets to pay you. Finally, with a nervous smile, he tips the right amount into the container in front of him. No more eggs, but 300 sovereigns, which is really nice. It's also raining now, but I don't think it's too bad. I don't think we had anything in Explosive City either, did we? How does the war go? The slow-burning war for the Reach forms the backdrop to daily life in New Winchester. Citizens wishing to keep up with developments in the war turn to the New Gazette. It is famously the only newspaper worth reading in New Winchester, as well as the only paper that hasn't bankrupted itself. Its quality speaks for itself. Latest news in the New Gazette, current political situation. Search for my name. You are not mentioned by name, but a daguerreotype of you appears in the society pages. Apparently, you are a bellwether for those wishing to adopt a tackety look. Ah, cool. We're okay. The food columnist, the husband of a well-known Windward Company board member, has named several new recipes after you. They are not nice recipes. Oh, okay. Let's see. With the repelling of the Windward Company's forces at New Winchester, the Assembly has moved swiftly to consolidate its gains throughout the Reach. A region-wide sweep for London collaborators is ongoing. Port Prosper remains in company hands, however, and shows no signs of conceding. Alright, that's about what I expected, but also interesting. Do we have anything to sell at the market? Take my hours, they keep spilling anyway. Take one thing of tea. We should buy some more supplies. What's the bazaar? Munitions for Port Prosper. We already need munitions. Souls for Port Prosper. We don't have anybody that's looking for souls yet, so that'll work. Yeah, let's do 5, 6. Let's go a little higher. Yeah, that'll work for now. I think we're okay to head out. We're going to go specifically to the, what is it? The Memorial to the Unknown Rat. I wonder if my rat crew members... You know what? We were going to talk to these guys. Hold on. The Rat Brigade has made a mess of your galley. Straw, bits of blanket, and patches from damaged uniforms have been gathered into a makeshift nest. In contrast, tiny notebooks, battered derringers, and hip flasks, that are not as small as you might expect, are stored with care, stacked in a corner away from prying hands. We can talk to them or spend time with them. Let's talk to them. We need learning about them, and it'll use a savage secret, but that's fine too. Cinders lights a cigar. Our Sarge kicked the bucket in the blockade, but the night before he told each of us he'd left us something in a vault. Old sod must have been loaded. Thing is, we needed his account number to get it. He gave part of it to each of us so there'd be no thieving, hence our predicament. That last mission, our lieutenant sold us out. Half the squad died, the rest scattered. We took the numbers off the dead, but we need to find the survivors of the company. Between us, we have the number, and we still have to find the vault. Cinders grinds her yellow teeth in frustration. Sarge kept some stuff in Carleone. Doubt it's the vault, but it might be a clue. Alright, we're not heading there right now. I wish I had done this earlier. That's my own, you know. She cocks her head. 50 sovereigns for a trip to Carleone, then. Cool. I can do that. We don't need it right yet, but we'll go back there. Ask about the Sarge? Sure. Albrecht is polishing his claws. Sarge cast a long shadow. He assembled us at the start of the Winchester War. The best fighting rats who came through the avid horizon. He made us a unit. He adjusts his whiskers. But we had no respect. We were expendable. To get better contracts, we had to be respectable. So he found a rodent of officer class to lead us. Part hamster, I think. He sighs. And that's where it all went wrong. He lapses into silence and will say no more. Alright, let's spend a little time with him. We're already chatting. The Rat Brigade are playing cards. Cinders is cheating by means of mirrors concealed in the sleeves of her uniform, spring-loaded trap, and brazen card counting. Albrecht and Petronella have devised a surreptitious drinking game around each new to play of bad sports rat ship. Does not roll off the tongue. Alright, I like the Rat Brigade. Let's see about the Voyager. Just as your hand closes on the Blemigan, it reaches a tendril out and gently bats your arm away. None of that, it conveys. It hasn't even turned to face you. Alright, so he's just not going to chat at all. And we still need one thing. I could have left the tea in the bank. Make sure nothing happened to it. But, oh, we need 2 nectar? Oh, damn, alright. Some places sell nectar. I think Titania might. They also might not. I don't remember. But we're going to go to the unknown rat area. Hopefully should lower a little bit of terror. Smidgen. I don't know if you talked to the aunt yet either. Or Tale of Terror? Sure, let's talk with her actually. Good lord, are you alright? She immediately bakes you a batch of scones. She doesn't even comment on the order in which you apply the jam and the cream. I know what will cheer you up, she says briskly. I've been invited to a little soiree by Bunty. She pauses. An old school friend. I think she's head of the deniable constables now. You'll come with me, won't you? It'll take your mind off things. She considers for a moment. I must warn you, it is a very peculiar evening. Old enmities put aside, that sort of thing. It's at Carleon. Wow, okay, so we gotta go to Carleon. Thought they did sell nectar? They might. I thought they did. Terror has fallen. Wonderful. Alright. That went pretty well, actually. Listening to her suggestion. Alright. Possible employment for an aunt. Just an idle thought, she says, presenting you with a new batch of sourdough loaves. She frowns at the consistency of the bread, as though she expects it to get its act together sharpish. But if you want to make use of my full arsenal of talents, you might want to grant me shore leave at the Moss Serene Mausoleum. Her eyes gleam behind her horn-rimmed spectacles. I have ideas, but if you think I'm more valuable aboard your engine, that's up to you. I kind of like how they give you that option. It's like, hey, since you can only have one person in each slot, if you have somebody... Actually, I should check what he wants to do. Restore his voice. Damn it, we need honey for that. Alright. So we need 3 total honey. Because if we can set him aside, or if we can set this guy aside. And with the chief engineer, we're not using him. Where did he want to go? I've talked to him before. The Royal Society. We haven't really... I don't really want to go there right now. That's all the way back on the other side. We could do it, and if we end up over there, sure. But for now, nah. Kinda figured there'd be a rock there. Kinda not sure which way is the best way to go. We'll try this way. There you go. And a little bit of seeing what's around. All the way down there. And something I just passed. Gosh, dang it. Well, then we'll be okay. Could have thought to check earlier, but whatever. I'll go by the rat and then... Should go straight north, but if I can go over there and find 1 can of worms, we'll have a new weapon. It's risky, but our terror is going to go down at this place, so it might be worth the risk. And the area we're going to for this quest has the ability to lower terror, so maybe... It's still probably a bad idea, but it's a bad idea that could benefit us. So, you know, We'll see. Nothing, alright. Just being near this should reduce our terror a little. Yeah, look at that. Look at that fall. 35, 33. Thank you, unknown rat. You are a lifesaver, a sanity saver. Dropped it to 28. It's not shabby. Which one? Oh, I missed the flavor text. Oh, no, I want to cruise control. I should be reading that, but sometimes it goes by quicker than I notice it. The Rat Brigade saluted to the statue. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Alright, we're actually going to go over here real quick, then try and hook it north. I like my Rat Brigade. Alright, little town area. What do you got? A homestead. Oh, they're shooting at us again. Let's leave swiftly, which I believe reduces our terror. Perfect. I don't care to fight back. They're just doing their stuff. We docked at their place, not the other way around. So I'd rather just let them be. And it reduces terror, which is something I really needed anyway, so, you know, kinda wins. Especially because we're gonna go up here, which is stupid. It's objectively stupid for me to go up here. I don't care. I want a can of worms. But it's very stupid. You are not a can of worms, you're just a marauder. You are also not a can of worms, but you're helping me with the marauder, technically, until you discover me, and then go, hee hee, I could attack you instead. But if I stay between the two... Damn it, still technically hit me. Hey, maybe you'll help me out. That would be great. Please don't shoot me. Yes, perfect. That help. Not the one I meant to hit, but I'll take it. No, damn it. Alright, fine. Ah, damn it. Didn't want to get hit by that either. There we go, got him. You can gain sovereigns, spend supplies, try to acquire a caged catch. But that might risk crew. I've actually got plenty of supplies. I'm very curious. I don't think we have a caged catch. Hey, is it a parasite, a servant, an apprentice? Is it beginning to stir, having sensed the death of its host, or master, or teacher? With the aid of your crew, you manage to net the cantankerite before it has roused. It struggles, but the net holds long enough for you to wrestle it into more permanent lodgings. It bangs irritably against the bars of its cage. We have a caged catch. That's our first one. I don't know what that's going to do. Lost one supply, but whatever. No, no, don't shoot me. There's something else up there, but I'll check it. There you go. Not a bad start here. Loot the hold, strip for materials. Yep. Gotta keep that hull as high as we can if we're gonna go anywhere near here. Anything to reduce terror or get materials is probably something I'm gonna take. Have to open a can of worms to get one. Yep, I've got all the supplies. I just have to actually, you know, kill one more. Disperse, lose terror. We're probably gonna take that. Yep. Yep, sorry. Losing terror is just better right now. Hey, if you get me to lose terror too, then you are valuable to me. Damn. Oh, he must have been hit by something else too. I don't think I had one-shot him. Lose terror. Perfect. That's it. We can mine this probably. Yeah, buddy. Alright, can of worms. One can of worms, please. We're gonna get so much terror up here. Yeah, well, terror's going up. And Tankery, don't care as much. The War of Fossils. When settlers arrived in the Reach, miners flocked to this frozen rock, lured by the promises of hours stored in its core. An eruption of Cantankerite has left it in its current mangled state. A makeshift graveyard stands at the lip of the rocks, a memorial and a warning. We can pay our respects, mine for hours, which we actually can't do, so yeah, we'll pay our respects. Or just leave, but 100% chance to pay respects. Yeah, let's do that. You are able to dig out a dozen or more lanterns from the muddy sleet. You find tinder to light them and a rope to lash them to the wooden post that marks the graves. Some of the posts are marked with black crosses, indicating a member of the wayward corp of Overman and Shotfires. A stoker sings a brief and dirge-like hymn. Gained Tacides gratitude, terror has fallen, gained reputation Tacides, an occurrence. Your snuffing of lanterns quality is now 288. I don't know what that means, but it is. Alright. So I guess that's what's causing terror? All things considered, like, it's not that bad. But I guess the fact that it's a known area where, like, monsters are probably makes it so that the crew doesn't like that very much, which is fair. Okay, we've got some of these guys over here. Something way over there. There's a ship of some sort, because I see smoke. You are on my side, so let's see if we can team up against these guys. You are not on my side, but you are exactly what I was looking for. I kind of want to see if any of them will take each other out. I kind of don't want to fight them yet. Nope, wrong direction, but that works. So if I can get them to take at least some of each other out, damn it, wrong direction, it would be way better for me. Hello. Damn it. Damn it, again. Come on. You're gonna try and charge me, aren't you? Got him. Gain sovereigns, something is trapped. Just straight sovereigns for now, honestly. 43 is not awful. Damn it. Well, we got him down. Alright, gain sovereigns. Always find uncanny specimen, may lose crew. Let's leave untouched for now. Alright, that's fine. Our hull is good enough. As long as we don't take too many of those shots. Damn it. That was the wrong way to turn. And that is a lot of hull damage. Dodging bastard. Got a great hull, too. But it does not stop stupidity, unfortunately. Or incompetence. Damn it. Fine. Stop it. Continue to stop it. We might have this. We might not. Hull is very low. But not abysmal. Should have done more damage. I see explosions happening, which is a good sign. Of course you can dodge those. What? That shouldn't have hit me! I dodged that. I guess the trails can do damage. Or I did actually hit it. Take missiles! Really, you need to die. You very much need to be dead. Because this is becoming very dangerous. Don't care. Die. Create the uninvited. Ooh. Lose terror is tempting too, but no. This will give you a large weapon that you can equip while in dock or sell to an equipment shop. Yeah, give me the weapon. After one last trip for a fistful of oozing, budding guests, you order the crew to leave you undisturbed. You have a weapon to build. You won't fire the guests themselves, that would be mad. Instead, you'll milk their secretions and project gobs of it through a pressurized launcher. Your crew are horrified, but they need not fear. You show them how to placiate the guests with a gift of egg cups, lockets, cufflinks, and other knickknacks. preferably ones that were once gifts or memories. Collected some captive guests, lost one condemned experiment, have won the uninvited. Gain 10 terror. Yeah, that's fair. We need Hull. We need to leave. All things considered, that could have gone drastically worse. We're very damaged, though. Those are valuable, whatever. Thank you much. I don't know if I can equip it, because that needs a heavy weapon slot, and I don't think this has one. It doesn't. We can't equip it on this ship. Frick. Not great. We can just hold, we can either sell it or hold on to it until we get a better ship. Funny thing is, if we sell it, we might have enough to get a better ship. There you go. Experience the Sky Story and hear tales of contained dry. It's not bad. Hello, Fire Dragon. Welcome to Viperland in the chat. Going deep? Yeah, we're going deep into Explosion Town. In Sovereigns? Yeah, experience Sky Story and hear tales. It booms like a cracked foghorn, as if death were yet another worrisome indignity it was forced to tolerate. They gather in old places, a stoker says, and make those noises at each other, like they're planning something, or telling stories. An engineer shakes her head. They only have one story, and it's about how everything's terrible now. So we got 50 experience, which is not much, but a Sky Story. We still have a ton of. Got Dark Berry Dr. Pepper. Oh, interesting. That sounds tasty. Let's see if we can sell anything real quick. Hey, they sell honey. They are selling 3 of them. That's exactly what I need. But I might not have enough money left for anything else. But I also don't care. It's exactly what I needed. Maybe we'll get a reward for finding the guy's thing, right? Small house, or House of Small Comfort. We always want a port report. That's just 100 sovereigns. Speak to the amenable host. Also, pardon me 1 second. Just gotta blow my nose. Hell yeah, Ramen. I hope it's a fun one. I always have a good time with the trials. Wireless mouse keeps dying. Oh no. That's actually why I don't do wireless mice either. Even though most mice these days sold are wireless, I just don't. Stupid hiccups. I don't trust them to not die. We don't really have an answer for him though. The amenable host closes his hands around his returned locket. Now, it comes to it. I'm not sure I want to know, but I've sent you out. He drums his fingers against his cup. We don't spare our guests the truth, so why should I be any different? He fills goblet for you both. Well, out with it. Confirm his identity in Lustrum? No. Shot to the mountain survived? Nah. Found some fragment that he might be... that might form a history. A strike-breaking factory owner, now reformed. Little evidence, but perhaps enough, so he continued to work with the pastor of virtue at Port Prosper. There's nothing conclusive to find. He might not have been any of them. Found nothing conclusive. Which would he prefer to have been? We're gonna go with that one. We definitely didn't... we found conflicting stories, but what do you want? He gazes at you for a long, solemn minute. Abruptly he stands and removes 2 polished glasses and a filled decanter from a box on the wall. He places 1 glass before you and fills it deep. I suppose I should commend you, your nerve in giving me that answer. He fills his own glass and finishes it in 1 swift swig. My own self, cindered ash in the kiln of my ambition. He gives you a crooked smile. So goes the teaching of Magdalene's. He goes to a drawer and takes out a sealed envelope. For your trouble. I am who I have chosen to be. I have that at least. You've told the immutable host that all the memories he has are his. You've gained sovereigns. Damn, 500 sovereigns. Alright. We can go backstage now. I kind of want to see that. We couldn't do that before. There are always jealous glares when someone parts the velvet curtain that keeps the attendants' private space from their work. Backstage, relaxed chatter and the scratchy sound of music over the gramophone fill the air. Clouds of powdered makeup and tobacco wash over you, mixed with lavender perfume. Sure, let's share a drink. Checkers and whiskey are the order of the day. A tournament is organized. Good whiskey for wins, bad for forfeits, extra shifts for losses. Excepting yourself, of course. Your penalty is to do the washing up. The afternoon passes in a pleasant haze. Home columnist finish. I think these are all just flavor text on there. Alright, so we got a ton of money. Our terror is higher than I'd like. I was hoping... Oh, here you go. We've got 11 Vision of the Heavens. Let's take terror down a bit with that. We can do somebody from our past, a very boring individual indeed, someone who once meant a great deal, a former crewman. I feel like we keep going with that because we keep losing crewmen. So, we'll see. Terror fades. Hell yeah. Keepsake market. Unlicensed chart. Damn, 350 for that? Oh boy. Recruit crew, that's not too bad. Reduce a significant amount of terror. He just gave me a ton of money. We're gonna chance it. I don't know what it's gonna do. 18% that the Dauntless servers will let you play. Oh no. That's no good. The nurses hand over your new purchase, warning you not to talk too much about it about where you acquired it. They add there will likely be more offers like this very soon. I can't afford more offers like that. What can we do with it? Oh, we can take shortcuts effectively, or we can take the thingamabobs. We could also use a quick... Oh? A commotion in the cabins. A stoker has discovered a creature wrapped affectionately around his tubby jug, a gift from his aunt. The creature is as long as your arm and looks like a leech bred with an eel. It is one of the guests. The guests are drawn to glimmers of sentiment in the broad, hard skies. One attracts others until they will fill a locomotive like the meat fills a sausage. By the time they move on, you will all have been mashed into paste. All we can do is a search, so take your odds, good luck. If there is one, there may already be more. No one knows how the guests communicate with each other across such vast distances, but somehow word gets out. We do not have a good chance. We did not succeed. Your crew are thorough, even stripping panels from the walls to check cavities behind. They locate and expel nearly half a dozen of the glistening, coiling creatures. Was that all of them? There's no way to be sure. You have guessed the board. Your some guess of the ride has gone. That's not great. Yeah, I wanted to go here. I could buy... some of that. Okay. Now let's chat with our people. Yeah. Ask him about his possible enemies. I have had 3 particular friends, he says. 2 of them, I think, are dead. And as for the third, it would not be her style to look for me. But if I were to trace this matter, it would take me to Carleon, and to London, and to the Well of the Wolf. Catches the corner of your glance. You asked about my enemies, I know, he says, but when you get to my age, it's the same thing. Alright, so we have 3 people who want to go to Carleon. The Baroness of Hell, I don't know where she is. The Well of the Wolf, I don't know where that is. Or London, I guess, is the Baroness of Hell. So we don't know the other 2 immediately. Shadow Pirate Potions. Hell yeah, potions. And also, you're right, they are in my weapons. It's Shadow Clone Pirate Potions. There's many layers to that. Oh wait, we wanted to chat with our... Who's the other guy? Oh, the stone guy. Clay, sorry. Give him his voice back with some honey. It's gonna be good. I still haven't watched the video, but I didn't have time. I'm gonna check it out after the stream. A friend in need. The clay conductor fetches a spoon and several lumps of sugar. He mashes the lumps into the honey, then gargles the concoction. When he is done, you wrangle a little of his past from him. The clay conductor was in the clay choirs. His dead companion was a very talented clay chorister. I have hopes of finding someone with as good a voice again. One cannot be a chorus alone. I've heard tell of a clay man in the most serene mausoleum. The clay conductor trails off, clearly desiring your assistance but unsure how to formulate the question. He stares at his feet instead. I don't know where that is, but we have 2 people who want to go there. So, alright. Now I know where people want to go, at least. And everyone wants to go to Carleon. We are going to go back here to heal quickly, but then Carleon. That's our plan for now. We've got 2 port reports. We could make the trip up to Titania for a 3rd on the way down, but I don't trust it. We're at 12 hull, right? 14. I still don't trust it. We're going back. I'm still a little mad we can't actually use the weapon with this locomotive. All that work to make it, we don't have a heavy weapon slot. Hey, something this way. But how goes things, potions? There's also... I don't know. Tomorrow, I might do more of this. I might do... It is Finish Up Friday. Part of me really wants to go more into Palace of the Dead, because I really want that mount. I don't care about the rest of it too much. The loot's nice. I really want the mount, and I've had abysmal luck getting pot shards. Laying down right now, watch the stream. Hell yeah. Good way to end a day. Relaxing a stream watching. Please be on my side. Marauder, not on my side. Well, blow you out of the sky then. Yeah. I hit, you don't. Thank you. Loot the hold. Ew, yep, that's the one. Gain hull. Okay. And a homestead. Eat your fill. Share gossip for supplies. Leave swiftly. Our terror is pretty low, actually, but let's get it as low as we can. Today wasn't a great day. Sorry to hear that. We're at level 7. That's not too bad, Fire Dragon. It could be worse. The most depressing work month. Oh, sorry to hear that. Glad you're home at least and can relax. Some chill time. That's a plus at least. I'm sorry to hear that. I finally got word today that they're allowing me to take my vacation in July. I put up months ago. As soon as I know the dates for the conventions, which is usually a year ahead of time, I put up those dates. I'm like, I cannot work this weekend in June, this weekend in July. Period. I've gone to these 2 conventions. This will be my 9th consecutive year. And they've been actively trying to give me a hard time for my July one because other people want those dates too. And it's like, that's nice. This is non-negotiable. Their options were, give me those dates, don't give me those dates and have me call out for those anyway, or fire me. Like, there's no, like, I wasn't going to go in those days, and they finally were like, okay, sure, somebody else said they'll move their days. Yeah, I can only imagine it comes with the territory, but still. Hopefully you can rest up, relax, bounce back. Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to Carleon. I kinda want to check out one of those other terrors. Now that I've actually gone to that one and seen it in person, and it had an event for me, part of me wants to check out others, but part of me is also like, Viper, you're an idiot. You're going to die. Or go insane, you know. Either or. Oh wait, no. First off, we will do this, but I forgot port reports. I get why you have to go to a different place because you have options, but they could have built this into, unless one of these ends up like getting destroyed or burned down later. In Sunless Seas, you do the port reports in the main city. You don't have to go to a slightly offset port. It's a minor annoyance, but that's it. And I get why they did it thematically. Well, we only had one port? Oh, because we didn't go... Yeah, we only got the one. Alright, fine. Still good enough for now. 100 gold is 100 gold. I'll take it. What are we still looking for? We need souls for Prosper. Munitions for Lustrum. Literature. I could always, if I'm feeling really gutsy, go over to Port Prosper, where there's going to be some of those blue ships, and start blowing them up for good times. We now have a job to just murder those guys. We could take it. Alright, repair. First and foremost, fully repair. Lost 102 sovereigns. Hot damn. Alright. Well, we're broke as hell now. But we do have 2 barrels of ours we can sell. And a caged catch, which is 200. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Take that. How much does the weapon sell for? Only 500. Not in any way going to sell that. Also can't use it. What could? If we had gone with this ship, we'd have the option to use it. Not this ship. We could downgrade our ship to use the weapon and gain 2,000 because we downgraded. But I don't want to do that. I like the ship we've got. We could at any point swap for this ship, which is pretty cool. I like the one we've got. This has got a little more health, but I like our ability to have more stuffs. If we eventually get 16,000, we can do that. Which to me says stored in the bank for now. It's a shame, but I'm not going to downgrade my ship for that. It's just not worth it. Port Prosper munitions and no thank you. We do have more than enough, though, to buy some fuel and some supplies. I really do want to check out that terror. Alright, I'm going to do a stupid and check out the terror. We have almost no terror. Or it's a horror. We have very little terror. If we die, it's my own damn fault and we'll deal with it then. But I want to check it out. It also potentially has more loot. We also still have a lot of nooks and crannies to fill in. What was that one? A wonder. Oh, that was like the beehive, right? Yeah. So much things to check out. There's so much to do in this damn game. There's so much, and this is still like just the reach. We still have barely touched. We haven't gone here. We haven't gone to the Blue Kingdom. We've barely gone to Albion, like barely. Oh boy. There is no shortage at all of things to do and see and find. But for now, I'm going to just make a beeline there. I think it's a bad idea, but it's a bad idea that I kind of got to see through. Oh wait, hold on. Something grave over here. Gladly take what could be more supplies. Oh, it's the fungus again. That can be good or bad. It's worth checking. Scrape it for supplies. Gain supplies, also terror. Destroy it to reduce hit terror. Learn something. It's our best bet. Or harvest. Study it. Vision of Heavens does not respond to movement, heat, or light. Does, however, seem inclined towards sound, emitting a puff of sport. We've done this one before. But yeah, Visions of Heaven are still good. Please don't ram into me. Thank you. Uh-oh. More guests in the room. You have lost fuel. An eruption of guests in the engine room has ravaged your fuel reserves. The engineers have had to evacuate, and the guests, their passions kindled by the boiler's sultry warmth, tingle in indecent congress. You can sabotage the engines to get rid of it, or we can offer them a cabin. Keep them contained, at least. What do you guys think? Do we risk some fuel, attempt to blow the engines to get them out of there? Hey! Dine not dinner? Thank you so much for the raid, very much appreciated. Please let me know how to actually pronounce that name so I can get it right. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the raid, though. Much appreciated. Welcome to Viperland in the chat. We are trying to decide how to get rid of the host. Dine like tin. I would have gotten that every single way wrong. Din like tin. So din... You said it wrong, though. Oh, yeah. Din like tin. Gotcha. Sorry. Din, not dinner. Okay. Thank you so much for the host. Very much appreciated. Sorry, I am so bad with names. I have it documented. Ask anybody here. I am bad at names. I'm going to point out they're talking about blowing up your own engines. No, not blowing them up, cooling them down. The host, that's the joke with the name. Say, okay. Gotcha now. We're specifically going to cool the engines to dissuade the host from being there and try to get them to just leave. But it will cost fuel because we got to lower it down and then heat it back up to pressure. So we're not actually going to blow them up. That said, I have a very low chance of it. I have a very high chance of this, but it won't get rid of them, and it's probably just going to make our problem worse later. And I don't know if later we'll have a better option. I'm going to gamble on it. I'm going to gamble on it. Oh, okay. Okay. That is our second time tonight we've gambled on something stupidly low chance and won. Ooh. I am in the Reach still. We've gone slightly out of the Reach. This is also my first time through the game. I've several sessions in, but it is my first playthrough. The metal of the boiler grows cold and uncomfortable. The guests begin to disembroil themselves. The room, they feel, is no longer conducive to the purposes they were putting it to. Abandoning the engine room and your locomotive, they pour out into the sky in search of somewhere else to conclude their writhing affairs. Lost 2 fuel. Whew. Yeah, we've mapped a bunch of it. We are currently en route to do something stupid and check out this terror, because we checked out this horror. We checked out this one earlier, and we had some combat, and it wasn't too bad. So I'm curious about this. We also have 3 of our crew members want to go to Carleone, so we're going there. Assuming we now have enough fuel for it. We have looked slightly into Albion. We went over to check it out, made like a loop, and went, bah. It's not bad over there, but we're siding with the Tacites, so as time goes on, we're probably going to be less and less welcome over there. But, you know, it's fine. But I assume you're somebody who's played the game before. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoy seeing me make bumbling mistakes, which I will definitely be doing. We are all about missing our shots and making bad decisions here. Well, I'm trying to go with my character's story. Like, I'm not trying to just always pick, this is the best stat. Streaming it, that's why you came over here. Ah, cool. How's your playthrough going? Spoiler alert if possible, but as a general term, how's it going? Hey, Din Not Dinner, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, I played Seas to some degree. I've never finished an ending. I've never gotten an ending of Sunless Seas, but I loved the atmosphere. I loved the storytelling. I honestly love the isolated feel of just wandering around like this. So when they kickstarted this one, I was like, yep, you've got my cash. And then I didn't play it in beta. Done all the story in the Reach, going through the gate to Albion. Okay, cool. I've definitely not done all the story, but I glanced over there just to see how it was. I had I can't remember her given name in the game, but the princess wanted to go that way. I was like, cool, well, we have an excuse to go over there. We'll drop her off. We'll eventually have to go back and pick her up and see how it's going. Kickstarter as well? Hell yeah, we've got our little Kickstarter owl, I believe. That's how you get it, right? Yeah, the owl. but I didn't play any of it when it was in the beta, because I was like, this is the type of game I want to play when it's finished. Oh, Ace has popped by here before. Yeah. They were here earlier in the night. So, yeah, they've popped by. There's clearly people who... Ah, damn it. There's clearly a community of people who enjoy... Oh my... See? Missed shots. I should leave. All according to plan. Maybe I can take these two down. I've got full hull. I've got weapons. We did finally get our full host, or the uninvited weapon, but we don't have a ship that can use it, so that is our current predicament. We've got it stored in the bank. Aha! Damn it, I avoid the damage from him and get hit by the hull, or get hit by the rock. I say as if I didn't clearly hit the rock. As if the rock swerved into me. Get him? Yeah. Beautiful. Send out crewmen with axes or gain experience. Bronzewood could be nice. Hey! Cheers for Kickstarter for supporting good content. Hell yeah. I am so glad. When they first kickstarted it, I was like...
Kickstarters and supporting good content.
I forgot that it reads it out. Less than 3. Thank you very much for the bits, by the way. Obviously, the bits, the host, the follow, all super appreciated. When they first kickstarted it, I was a little worried that it was going to be skies, because I was like, the seas were so... that was so much of the atmosphere of the game. And once I started it up after it got its full release, I was so happy to be like, nah, the atmosphere is still here. I was so worried that, like, the skies weren't going to have the same feeling. It was going to be sunny, and nope, not at all. And I'm so happy about that. And I'm just having a good time with it. I'm clearly making bad decisions, and my terror is going up drastically. It is very pretty, and they've done quite a few quality of life things that I enjoy a lot. Gain sovereigns or otherworldly artifact. I actually would rather have the sovereigns right now. On the seas was more drab, which I felt worked in its favor. For what it's worth, it worked in its favor in my opinion. But I don't mind... I like this whole look and feel too. Alright, so we're practically on top. Damn it! I definitely have never done that before, don't worry about it. Like the Horror of Seas. Yeah, for overall atmosphere, I still prefer Seas. But I'm very happy that this one captured a lot of the same atmosphere. I was very worried, and I'm very happy that worry was pretty unfounded. Still feel like Seas got it a little better, but like... Damn it. The horror is over there. I'm wondering if I can interact with whatever the horror is around here. I could with the other one. I might not be able to, but I'm going to go try it. If we gain a ton of terror, then we gain a ton of terror. Much more horrifying? Okay. I am perfectly happy with that. I mean, there's still... I love little things. Damn it, we don't have a saying. We should look into that. I love little things like, it's not the date it was, and things like that. Things that keep adding up. Little touches, little things. I love it. I love it. So the fact that we'll get even more is only good. Alright, so whatever this place is... You know what? We're already this far. Instead of going out and around with low fuel, we're already getting terror up the wazoo. Let's just book it through. I also love the weirdness. Yeah. That's what I'm here for. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay. We can probably just run away, right? I don't need to kill those guys right now. If any of them chase me too far, if I can separate one from the other, I might. But I'm not super worried. I'm worried about this, but that's my own doing. I have brought this upon myself. If anything bad happens, this is also not where I meant to be going. I meant to be going to Carleone, but I guess we're already over here. We'll check the port reports. We'll check the loot. Hopefully buy fuel somewhere. Hadn't really considered that. But you know, don't always end up where you're going, or where you thought you were going. Mining? Hell yeah, mining. More hours. I love being able to take those little guys out in one shot now. Lose terror? Yeah, that's the one. Doesn't even matter what the other options are. We're doing lose terror for now. Our terror is too high. Little guy again. Would you like to make me lose terror? That's gonna miss, yeah. There you go. Delicious friends, hell yeah. Hold on. More lost terror. I'm so ready. I haven't been playing it as much. It's been like a weekly game for me. I've been playing it usually Fridays. I missed it last week because of a Splatfest, so I was like, nah, today we'll do Thursday. I might do it again tomorrow too. Debating. More hours, wonderful. There's another terror up there, but I don't feel like we are in a position to worry about that now. I know it's only 38%, but it still feels too high to me. And our fuel is very low, and I'm hoping we can get more at Lustrum. I don't think a month has passed in game, so I don't think we're ready to pick up our more hours. Well, that's kind of okay. Oh, outbreak of heart sickness. Ah, dang it. One of these days I want to try this one, but this is not that day. We usually do this. I'm tempted to maybe try... We have 7 supplies. Give it a shot. Hey, success! Hot damn, okay. The crew attend reluctantly, but once the brandy has been passed around, you manage to get them telling tales of their recent adventures, of their narrow escapes and their small triumphs. It's still reminiscence, but at least it's on fresher fare than the rose-hued days of their youth. Terror has fallen, gained a sky story, and lost 1 supplies. That's honest okay. They'll do your language lessons and pass out. Thank you very much. I wish you the best of luck in your playthrough as well. Thank you again for the bits, the hosts, the follow, and the well wishes. And I hope your playthrough continues to be horrifying and fun. Let's check this place. We at least get the port report. We might be able to get more fuel, hopefully. Anything bizarre? Ooh, we need munitions. No, they need munitions. What am I talking about? We just don't have any for them. Bronzewood, we can make a little profit off of there, but not a lot. A reminder that Shadow Pirate Pot's clone is a go. Oh, man, I'm glad that, like, if you had a bad day at work, I'm glad that there were good things like that after. Like, that's good news. I'm excited for that. Shadow clone potions. It may not be a cure-all, but you know, it's something. Port report. I think we explored earlier, but did the tea? Oh, we can try tea again. Yes, enjoy a lovely cup of tea. I want to try this one again because that was actually really good, but let's try something different. The tea for the true connoisseur. A taste of dust swept from the darkest corner of a... I can never pronounce that word. Sepulchre? It's best served with a drop of milk, ideally on the very edge of turning. You sip gently. Between sips, a bite of a sugared biscuit to take away the edge. You have sampled Indulgence Blend. Your terror has fallen, lost 5 sovereigns, that's fine. Our terror is actually really low right now. Maybe we could go to that other horror and risk that. Don't care about the pub right now. The Wayward Company would turn me away, rightfully so. Wind whistles through the mountains' caves, promising good luck to the miners below. They raise their tankard and toast the fortune it promises. Recruit crew or join the celebration. I'm going to join the celebration. Our crew's at a good level. Terror's fallen, hell yeah. Cheers rise to the mountain and its bounty of hours, until the soft panpipe sound fades and the back-breaking work of mining must begin again. After another drink or two, of course. Something to ward off the chill of the cold mountain slopes. Alright, that's more terror fallen, so all the better reason to just go back there and totally get our terror back up, right? Let's buy more fuel, some more of this. Yeah, we're at a good setup. Because there was nothing great there. Let's risk it. Our hull's fairly okay. I'm feeling like doing stupid things, so why not? It's going to bring us further away from Carleon, and whether it goes good or bad, we should probably just go straight back home. Oh yeah. I don't know how it's gonna work with the scholar pets. It's cool that they're consolidating them, because I probably would never use the other one anyway. So it's nice that it's like, hey, you might have the abilities of these. I gotta go watch the video and take a better look. I like the way Titania looks in the benchmark. I'm very happy that my benchmark goes well. I'm glad that it's like, yeah, you can run this on anything. It's like, yeah, my computer may be 2 years old, but I made it specifically to be fairly, not future-proof, but like, I wanted it to last a while. I still probably couldn't run it on super high while streaming, but it's good to know my computer is not a weak-sauce piece of garbage. Which is nice. To go back and watch the live letter fully? Yes, that's what I'm going to do after the stream. Because I was at work. I saw all your guys' reactions in the Discord, which is awesome, and it gave me enough info to have a grasp of what was going on, which I like. But I want to actually sit down and watch it. Oh, we can get another one of these eggs. These are worth like 300. Damn it, nobody saw that. Yeah, these are worth 300 in the main town, so like, yeah, take the egg on board. I am very worried that the eggs are either going to be bad for us or the guy we bring them to another egg, or the guy we bring them to is going to do something shady with them. But 300 sovereigns apiece, that's 600 right there. Like, I don't know what that is. And I want to shoot it. It's going to kill me, but I want to shoot it. It's like a space bat. Sky bat? Hasn't seen me yet. Oh, frick you! That should have been a great preemptive shot. The supplies over there. Oh, our terror's gonna rise, but I want to shoot it. Replace the fairy like Bama and the Eevee. Okay. Let's see what the Silent Saint. A vast sheet of ice has frozen over the ossified corpse of a vanquished beast, so I guess that's what the terror is coming from. The surface is pockmarked with failed mining attempts. Collapsed shafts extend into the frigid tomb, and abandoned mining equipment litters the ice like discarded toys. Legend and rumors gather about the beast entombed below, a mythic horde yet unclaimed. Breach the ice with your mining equipment, which we do have. Nothing wholesome abides here. Command the crew to break the ice, which we don't have enough crew for. Need 10. Use explosives. We have mining equipment. And we've had... Summoner gets Phoenix, yeah. I haven't seen it, but I heard about it. This will be our third attempt at something stupidly low chance tonight. I want to see what will happen. I think it's a bad idea. But I think it's an interesting idea. So we're going to go for it. Come on, RNGesus. You've blessed us tonight. Have I done Bahamut yet? No, I haven't actually. We should do that. I should set aside a Bahamut night for us. Okay, that's fair. I deserve that. Lost 2 crew. Uh-oh. The drill bit bites deep. Chunks of ice erupt from the surface and scatter across the frozen plain. A chorus of cheers falls silent as the drill stutters and dies. A pair of engineers go out to manually adjust the drill's position. Suddenly and tragically, it whirs back to life. Work stops. You've lost 2 crew. The burr below is displeased with you, and another crew member lost. Oh no. Should we try it again? Should we try it again? We can try it again. He's already displeased with us. We could try it again. We have... If we lose 2 more crew... If we lose 2 more crew, we're at the minimum required for this ship. So we can lose 2 more. Wait, did that chance go down? It did. I think the higher our crew, the better the chances. Damn it. Same thing, lost 2 crew. Yeah, we need to get out of here. What? The wind howls. Your engine struggles to clear the ice frozen to it. Debris scatter in your wake, rolling across the surface like dye cast across a board. There's a fierce crunch, and then your engine is free. We stayed on the ice too long, so we lost one hull. Curator. Oh, these are the guys whose eggs we've been harvesting. That's not good for us. Uh-oh. We have 2 of their eggs on board right now. It's probably not wonderful. But I wouldn't join your crew? Yeah, you should never join my crew. Alright, so he's got a short-range shotgun. Which probably would do tons of damage if it hits. I don't like the sounds it makes. I don't like my aim being awful either, but what else is new? Come on, hit him! Yeah! I mean, if you were faced with the corpse of an elder god, would you try to mine down to it? You totally would. In a Cthulhuian world, you're already gonna die. You might as well give it a shot. Why would he even Oh! That's why he would charge that hit. I was like, he's short range. Why would he do that? Okay, he's got a long range too, which makes perfect sense. Of course he would. Yep, bats that come from eggs that look like wasp nests. Yep, that's 100% it. Damn it! My aim is good. My aim is awful. That's fine. We'll dodge those. I feel like they get better at dodging, like higher tier, I guess, enemies. But now that I've had a few tussles with them and damaged them, I gotta see what comes of this. We've lost so much already. Gotta see what we can gain. Right? Probably. Something like that. He's bleeding. Is he trying to run away? Because I'm not gonna really let that happen. He might actually get away. I take that back. Oh, more supplies. I don't want to shoot, but I do want to gather. Balls! Really? I'm so bad at this. He's not even attacking me anymore. Alright, I'm good, guys. Don't worry about it. No. The species of bat in my bank is it's like it's what I'd use. Damn, he's got health. It's what I'd use if I didn't have my owl. Whew, its wings are perforated and torn. Its head lolls like a broken toy. It is still. Search for treasures, take a trophy. Substantially reduce terror. But we could have items. Yeah, I'm going with that. Takes 2 to pull open one of the giant wings. It is reasonably light, but cumbersome. It threatens to enfold you like an affectionate tent. You pull back the other wing. The curator's body is still warm and covered with fine fur. Examine the creature's collection. Take a trophy. We're going to examine the collection. 4.0 is complete. Hell yeah, Ramen! So you still got the post 4.0 to do, right? But still, hell yeah, congrats. The net releases a tumult of items. One small symbol, the size of a large coin, a flower whose petals chafe to produce a crystalline hum, a rock the size of a human skull, carved into a looping shape and pierced with a lattice of tunnels, and finally, a gourd. The gourd bulges with a round-capped fungus which, when depressed, emits a wistful sighing. 4 otherworldly artifacts, 34 sovereigns. That could be worse, honestly. Now we need to head back, though. We got lucky enough with what we got. It's time to leave. Yeah, we got lucky enough. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. I gotta start working towards Wrath. That's my next goal. But also the Palace of the Dead mount. I really want that Palace of the Dead mount. But my pot shard luck has been abysmal. Abysmal. I'll probably do another like community Palace of the Dead night coming up. I know Grimm's not level 50, but once we get people to level 50, we can do 50 to 100, which has decent chances of dropping pot shards from chest. but none of the randoms I go with ever open chests, and I only ever want to do 50 to 60, or 51 to 60, because I guess that's the way to level up a character. Which is great and all, but I want to go to the deeper ones. Hey, you need to be attacked, and can get me some hull. Hello, not friend. See, sometimes I can hit things, sometimes I can't. One more? Now you're moving. There we go. Easy peasy. Seek unusual items, gain sovereigns. Go... Yeah, unusual items. I should go sovereigns, though, honestly. Yeah, gossip. We've got a bunch of gossip. Ah, well. No regrets. It probably wouldn't have been a lot of sovereigns anyway. Oh, hold on. What's that valuable item up there? We still didn't go to the place we set out to go to. But we also have enough supplies we can do that. We actually can just go there. Yeah, why not? Yeah, and we're at a half hour left in the stream, so we got enough time to go there, do whatever we're doing there, probably make it back to New Winchester. Whereas we go to Winchester and then go down there, like, I'm gonna go this way. I think it's a good call. Or at the very least, a good enough call. But I also have to make sure, I need to make sure to get through whatever current content I can. I gotta get through 4.0 before Shadowbringers. I would like to have a Wrath before Shadowbringers. And I obviously gotta get through the post 4.0 content. And it would be nice to do all the Hildebrand content too. So I've got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, a million already exists on the benchmark, I'm sure. You can reduce my terror, little bastard. And you might be on my side. Uh-oh. Then that night, your sleep is peppered with uncomfortable dreams. The sky of your dreams is blazing gold. It is peppered, no, crowded with suns. Suns pile on suns, like the groats in a miser's hoard. Their light floods you. It shines through skin and blood and meat, picking out your branching veins and the slender pillars of your bones. Is there no more to you than this? You wake. We can try to make sense of it. You will gain terror. Don't really want that if I can avoid it. Seek company, conversation, tea, perhaps a biscuit. It's not a great chance. Commit your dreams to the captain's log. That's what I did last time. I'm going to try to gamble on company. Failure! You find other crew in the galley and tell them of your dreams. They are unsettled. They had the same dream too. Alright, that's okay. We were going to lose terror with this fool, right? That's fine. It's fine. It's not great, though. Did he really just fly away? I guess he did, didn't he? Well, it's probably smarter of him. Nope, there he is. Yeah, fine, get away. It's not worth using the fuel to chase him right now. Uh-oh. It is late and you are alone. The problem is we keep drinking. And we keep getting a taste for... Yeah, we're developing a taste. Fine. Terror has fallen, developing a taste for the bottle. Again. I don't like it, but it is what it is. But I do want to mess around with the benchmark as well. I want to see what you can do with the Vieira, but I also do want to see what you can do with the Rothgar. Because the one that they showed in the benchmark looked cool. I actually really liked his look, so I want to see what I can do with that at least. If I'm going to go Rothgar Dancer for a while, I at least want to see how they're doing. But I also want to see how Vieira can work, because I'll probably end up swapping to Vieira. Oh, somebody's shooting somebody. Who's getting shot? And can I help out? Oh, it's a Marauder. Okay, yeah, I can help out with that. Don't. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't fire that shot. I would have hit my own friendlies. bunched into me anyway, but whatever. Gain unusual cargo. Nope, we need that. That's what we need right now. Why would you shoot? Alright. Hair is attached to the face. Really? More tea. Man, our hold is filling up quickly, which means our fuel is going to go quickly. But we've got enough sovereigns that if we go down here, we should be okay. We'll get our port report. We'll be able to buy some fuel. It's not too bad. For color areas, interesting. If you save a character on the benchmark, can you export it to the game when it happens, or is it just to mess around with? Either way, I'm going to mess around with it, so it'll be fine. Our second time to call Corleone tonight. I didn't realize we'd have to come back. Think so, but not positive. Alright, that's fair. But I still don't have munitions for them, which they want. They'll sell us ours, but I'd rather spend the money on... Oh, we can't buy fuel here. Frack. Alright, well, we should have enough to make it back, I hope. Go and speak to the presiding deviless. Nah, put report. Yeah. Ask about Sarge's stuff for the Rat Brigade. She glances up when you enter her office. On noticing the Rat Brigade, her eyebrows raise a fraction. We've never satisfactorily answered the question of rodent souls. How can I help you? She addresses you and ignores the rats. It transpires that the Deviless is able to locate Sarge's file remarkably swiftly. She does not hand over the slim folder, but reads it in silence. There. I knew he'd specified something, that those who came looking for that which he entrusted to us must first undergo penance, to avoid a repetition of his mistakes. You'll require a shift in perspective that can be gained in the checkerboard garden. Yes, indeed, mini boops. 50 sovereigns. Yeah, they said they'd pay us for that. So let's try the checkerboard garden. Bell garden, checkerboard garden. Shift of perspective. Not a long journey, but by the time you come out into the plane of the checkerboard, your calves are hurting. Gain a penance of shift of perspective. 100% chance. Alright. I can do that. A woman still dressed in queenly robes claims to be the bastard offspring of a devil. As a corrective, she has been stripped of garments and possessions and given an entirely new name. Excuse me. The supervising devil is distracted by the play on the chessboard. As for your punishment, it does not bear speaking of. For a month afterward, you see devils dancing in the corners of your eyes. Alright, so we got a shift of perspective. Let's go back. I don't know if this is... Okay, there you go. Take the Rat Brigade back. The presiding devil smiles at the unhappy expression of the rats. Much better. He passes over a single piece of paper from the Sarge's file. It smells of incense and jasmine. Hookah, Cinders explains. Sarge did like his luxuries. The writing is minuscule and brief. The vault is at the central office of Holdidge Bank. The account was opened in London in the year before the blockade of New Winchester. The Deviless is already working on a new file. You have apparently been dismissed. Okay. Attend a candlelit soiree with the inconvenient aunt? Sure. Your aunt, chattering constantly, guides you through the ash-gray stone chambers of Corleone. Eventually, you reach a little door in one of the less-traveled backways. Your aunt knocks thrice. The door swings open. A severe, scarred old woman peers out. "Bunty!" your aunt cries happily. After a brief introduction, Bunty ushers you inside. You emerge into a room with a high mirrored ceiling. Its dark paneled walls are illuminated by dripping crimson candles. Revolutionaries consort with ministry auditors. Devils drink with bright-eyed ministers of the new sequence. A famous Takati general is highly occupied with a distinguished admiral. What has she brought you to? Look for her, or mingle. Let's mingle. You introduce yourself to very many personages, some great and good, most borderline criminal. Everyone seems to believe you already know the rules, so you learn a number of surprising things about the information networks of the High Wilderness. Most crucially, the extent to which their frequent contact breeds certain mutual understandings. Suddenly, you hear the familiar crunch of boiled sweets in your ear. Your aunt has returned. Her expression is aghast. Let's get out of here. I've learned something about a rendezvous at St. Dunstan's. She refuses to say more here. Gained a ton of experience, gained a tale of terror, and you have attended a scandalous soiree with your aunt. We go to the Deviless because we gotta introduce our guy. Introduce the repentant devil to the presiding Deviless. When the Deviless is not visible... Oh, yeah, when not... Yeah. It's late. It's my excuse. When the Deviless is not visibly impressed, the devil says, I brought a small gift, a trifle you might find of value. He produces from his satchel a 3-volume set, bound in fire, his own work. Some methods for flavoring a soul to the taste of a particular judgment, she reads. She tosses the set on her desk. It huffs smoke. We are just a touch more modern now. It's a fine antiquarian piece, she adds, unforgivably. But we find these approaches rather cumbersome. Besides, we find we need to appeal to the original owners of the soul, offer them an experience worth paying for. Let him show her how she is wrong. Persuade him to withdraw. Yeah, we'll let him do his thing. I have no fondness for her. He adjusts this mirror to reflect... hold on. In its various gardens, Carleon punishes souls to greater refinement. Perhaps he would like to visit one and demonstrate how it can be improved. Okay. He adjusts this mirror to reflect features. Adjusts that blade to cut off the sense of smell. He leaves the pensions howling. Before you go, one of the pensions approaches with a note. Someone was here, looking for the devil. The note just didn't make its way through the official channels. Become more ambitious. Oh, okay. I don't know if that's great. I also don't know if there's anything else we can do around here. Oh, we can't steal an offering because we're not being watched. We're already pissed. We pissed them off. What a terror fell anyway. Alright. We got 3 new... well, not new people. We have 3 new conversations to have. Let's see what the aunt's up to. It emerges that your aunt is holding a tea party for those of your crew plagued with bad dreams. You're not invited. It's nothing personal, dear. They just won't feel able to speak freely if their captain can hear. They know they can always trust Auntie to keep a secret. She closes the door. Alright. Questioner? When I was a gal, I used to do a bit of spying for the crown. Now, I've been out of the trade for years, but I couldn't help but overhear an intriguing conversation. People rarely pay attention to ladies of my age. She gives you a look, as though daring you to disagree. They said revolutionaries helped our government conquer Albion. They mentioned a secret rendezvous at St. Dunstan's between 4 representatives, a new sequencer, a revolutionary, and 2 members of Her Majesty's government. I have to get to the bottom of this. It's my duty. She tilts her chin defiantly. I have a friend at Port Prosper who owes me a favor, and we can get lunch. Alright. Invited to lunch at Port Prosper. How about the devil? Debrief him on Carleon. Sure. If I were younger, remarks the repentant devil, I would take that place from its current ownership and turn it into a fitting demonstration of the refinements of the soul. You! I could even work with you if I turned your ribs to glass. And he's lost in reverie, like a tailor seized with the vision of the ideal trousers for a particularly difficult client. When he recollects that you're still present, he adds, You may have noticed that they do not bother to prepare each soul to order. That's the real art, of course. Match the soul to its judgment. I don't know if he's got anything new. Debrief, ask him about the Well of the Wolf. Ask him about the friend in London. State of your soul. Devil's evidence. We got the evidence from here. We've got 2 other places. Then we're good for now for him. How about the rats? The air is thick with the scent of jasmine. The rats have acquired a hookah pipe and are reminiscing over their lost Sarge. Albrecht twitches his immaculate whiskers. We need to find Vilma? Our strategist, but it will be awkward. She was Cinder's paramour. Oh my. There is a snort from somewhere in the nest. Albrecht continues. We lost touch with the others, but Vilma will know where they are. And when we open the vault, you will have a share, of course. Last I heard, Vilma was residing at Prudence as a pet. Albrecht's expression speaks volumes. I have no idea where Prudence is. Alright. Yeah, continue Sarge's tale. Petronella takes up the thread, frowning over her glasses. So we had a new boss, the lieutenant. Now he wanted the admiration of command, but the Tackities and the Stovies don't trust us 'cause we was mercs. Just rats, right? We did eventually get a lucrative contract from the Tackities to sabotage the governor's engine to stop her fleeing New Winchester. Risky. Who else had the know-how to get it done, right? Her question was rhetorical. Her smile is proud. She pauses. More some other time, I think. Alright, so then back to New Winchester, all the way up. And our fuel is going to start going quick because we got a full hold. Nope, not going to go down there. It's fine. But we should have enough to make it there. We got a Lustrum and a Carleon port report. We're not going to go there. Or maybe we should because our terror's at 40%. We're okay, right? We're okay. Probably. Maybe. We're okay-ish. We are very close to leveling, though. And that might get us more stats we could use. What are our stats anyway? Yeah, we really do favor those 2, don't we? Hot damn. Kinda how I'm rolling. You're on my side too. I was kind of hoping we'd find like one more thing to fight on the way back. To maybe level? But I'm not going to go searching for a fight. There's one ahead, I'll shoot it. I'm not going to go trying to go off course right now. Alright, I'll go off course for that though. Alright, got a little homestead over here. Reduced terror, yep, that's the one. That's all it takes. Anything else is nice, but reduced terror is what we're just gonna go with right now. Down to 34, so it's about 10% reduction. See, that's an issue. I'm pretty sure you can burn supplies for fuel if it comes to that, but I hope it doesn't. Especially because supplies are more expensive than fuel and probably don't make good fuel. So I'd like to avoid it. Part of me already wants to go back there with more crew members and try and drill that up. We've already pissed him off. What could be the harm of digging him up now? A legit sky god. That's fine. I'm sure it's fine. No. No. Good. Yeah, we actually got plenty of fuel. Toss support reports to the person, do our shopping, and probably wind it up for the evening. Probably going to take all the time to do that, and if I got a minute or 2 left, it's not enough time to, you know, go out for more. I gotta start doing better nook and cranny searches of these places. I want to check that horror too, and I have not gone back down here. And where does that go? Lutheria. We also haven't tried the Blue Kingdom Transit Relay, which is right there, just waiting for us. It's where everything started. We came out of there to begin with. Not really sure what it's about. Alright, visit, deliver. 2 gratitude at 5, 200 sovereigns at 300. My fortunes are thriving, or desperate, depending on who you ask. Continue to affect the balance. Screw this. We have 0 fortune with stovepipes. We have 86 with Tacides. Esteemed reputation and loathed by those guys. So they might shoot us on sight, which is fine, because we want to shoot them anyway. Though it's going to make getting to Port Prosper more difficult. But whatever. We've chosen our side. We're sticking to it. Alrighty, let's repair whatever we got. 48 sovereigns. Yeah, that's fine. Let's hire as many crew as we can. Up to 11 out of 12. Hot damn. Alright. That's pretty nice. Let's sell some eggs. Sell all of my eggs. You place your egg on the counter, only for the man to knock one of them off with his elbow. He catches it as it falls, demonstrating luck, not coordination. He then searches around under the stall, with the egg tucked precariously under his arm. Then it's the same after that. Yeah. We got 600 sovereigns. Getting eggs is profitable. Pretty sure... I don't remember what we needed for this, so I'm just going to double check. We haven't checked in a while. We are the hero of the Tacides, and we are the scourge of monsters, so we can write the next part of our story. Let's write it about being the scourge of the monsters, though. I like that. That we needed to... couldn't check it. Nothing sells books like blood, says the publisher, grinning so hard he bites his cigarette in half. Your deeds are worth publishing. Alright, let's write it then. And that levels us. You sit at your desk. You stand, you pace, you sit again. You stare from the window. Where to begin? You remember the look of the publisher's vaguely reptilian eyes when you first told him this story. A mix of disbelief, awe, and half-concealed greed. He'd been a kinder audience than the blank page. You began to type, remembering how you worded your story in the first telling. Soon, the typewriter's clacking and ringing merrily. The story stirs in your mind like some disturbed undersea monster, unspooling its tendrils before running Leviathan-like to the surface. We can publish it, you have a momentous adventure to write down, and you gained 1,500 experience. Let's see. A pause in your fevered typing. Before you write any further, you must make a decision. There are many ways to tell a tale. Are you writing dry journalism with a hint of dark humor, a page-turner with bounding, scintillating prose, or yearning verse tinged with melancholy? Prose. Yeah. Yep, that's what we're going with. Your aim is simple. To devour the reader whole, and only regurgitate them when you are sure you are done with them. La, English. Words spilt like lightning from your fingertips. The typewriter shudders and clanks in protest under the strain. You write in a kind of fury, your mind's eye raging with images of gloating stars and endless burning emptiness. And then you sit back, exhausted as you realize you've run out of words. The second canto is complete. When you take the second canto to the omnivorous publisher, he flashes a goblin-like grin. We're going to set the city on fire, he declares, with convincing menace. Let's publish it, hell yeah. The next day, copies of the first and second cantos are being ruthlessly hawked by bookstalls and enterprising penny vendors across the city. The extraordinary tale of a local sky captain who slew the most fearsome beast to haunt the skies, declares one salesman, waving copies of your pamphlet in the air like a holy text. Battles tooth and claw and cannon, shouts another with relish, a story written in the blood of monsters. Second canto is quickly the subject of fervid gossip and speculation. Could it all be true? The newspapers deign to review it and throw around words like astonishing to describe both your exploits and your prose. Alright, so the third must somehow live up to its predecessor. We have 4 savage secrets. We have 10. Alright, we may as well keep going if they'll let us. No contemplation, no procrastination, no hours of prolonged hesitation. Not this time. Your story catches you like a fever, and your fingers whirl so fast you threaten to tangle your typewriter's keys. Lost 3 savage secrets, we're very low on them now. Lost 3 visions of heaven, still doing okay on them. Gained a boatload of EXP. Pause in your fervent typing. Before you write any further, you must make a decision. Are you depicting your actions as purely heroic, or are you going to be honest? Honesty. 100%. We don't want to be a hero, we want to be remembered. It's not just honesty that compels you to tell the truth. This will make for a better story. A captain of many shades, a mirror reflecting both light and dark. Hopefully it won't cause you hiccups or too many legal problems. You stare at the half-empty page in a panic. For a moment you fear you've lost your terrible momentum. But then the story catches you in its arms again, and you are a golem, a conduit, a ghost, desperate to relay its final message. You write until your fingers are blistered, until the ending catches you by surprise. Writing biography, it's fine, don't worry about it. You recline, sweat-drenched, the third canto is complete. When you take the third canto to the omnivorous publisher, yeah, it's a biography in this kind of game. It's a hell of a story, which was our goal. Again, you could choose a goal of wealth, fame, which is what this effectively is, or the truth. But they specifically were like, you should not pick the truth unless you've already gotten both the other endings. It's hard. So I went with this one. And that kind of built on the story of like an orphan raised from nothing in street gangs, wanted to be known. Like that's their happy ending effectively, is people knowing their exploits. When you take the third canto to the omnivorous publisher, he scans it with an empty grin before handing it to one of his assistants. How long has he had an assistant? Another masterpiece, he says. You never cease to amaze. May as well publish it, we got it written. The excited speculation around the second canto had only just begun to die down, and now vendors selling the third canto find themselves mobbed by small, eager crowds whose zeal has been reawakened. Over the next few days, you spot citizens of all stripes reading your pamphlet, from a vagrant under a bridge to a monocled aristocrat. A journalist interviews you, and any suspicion of his hostility evaporates when he starts stammering his admiration of your work. All of the newspapers heap praise. For weeks, you're the toast of New Winchester's coffee shops and bookstores and other bastions of culture. We can't do the fourth until we have a momentous exploit. Oh. It is, you're right, it's Christmas! We're doing all this writing on Christmas. I didn't even notice. Also, hello, Mitz! Welcome to Viperland to the chat. Enjoy your lurk. I'm going to be winding down. We just have a lot of stuff to do in town before we finish. And I like to get it done so that next time we can just immediately set out to somewhere. But hello, enjoy the lurk. The publisher leans back amid a halo of smoke. I imagine I'm on the... Okay, imagine I'm the average man on the street, by which I mean a Philistine of the lowest order. Wow. What have you done lately to capture my attention? I can be the hero of the Tackities, which we are. We could be the savior of the sun, the knight of clocks, the saint of wells, discovered the fate of Parsifal, explored the boatman, successful member of parliament, revolutionary of Barbizon, stole a jewel from Albion's crown. We might do that. You are the enemy of the gods. We are angry, or the Burrower is angry with us. The other two are not. But we do have the hero of the Tackities, because we've done a lot for them. The Tackities will want to read all about their hero, says the publisher with a glinting smile. The Stovepipes will want to study the tactics of one of their greatest enemies. This will mean fame and notoriety in equal measure. I hope you're ready. The Song of the Sky looms in your mind. Oh, we did that already. Let's just write it. The blank page is no longer a source of panic. It is a field waiting to be sown, a block of marble hiding 100 sculptures, a sail that will whisk you to seas unknown. You sit down, crack your knuckles, and prepare to write. More EXP, we might get another whole heckin' level out of this. Before you launch yourself into writing the Song of the Sky, you reread the previous 3 cantos. You're surprised to find that its echoes, its purpose, are taking shape with a clarity you hadn't noticed or planned. Your attempts to capture the sky in words have tended to return again and again to a similar theme. The adventure, the loneliness, the horror. I want to emphasize the horror. Because we've seen some stuff, man. We've seen some stuff. What do retired explorers bring home from the sky? A measure of sorrow, a smattering of stories. Most of all, nightmares. Too long in the sky will unlock a door in your head, and you cannot choose which guests will come to visit. You will write about your dread, and not because you have a choice. Themes that had once lurked in the recesses of your mind now rise unbidden to the surface, shaking the last vestiges of your subconscious from their flanks. You finally get the sense that you know what you're doing, and more importantly, where you're going. To sit, to write, fingers flying, that shining specter of an endless blazing like a beacon in your head, until finally you reach it. The 4th canto is complete. The omnivorous publisher puffs his cigar and holds your manuscript up to the light. A jeweled watch sparkles on his wrist. How long has he had that? You should celebrate tonight, he says, pouring you a generous helping of whiskey. Then I want you to go straight home and start the next one. No detours. He's making a killing off of us. We've made no money, by the way. But our ambition isn't fame. Our ambition isn't wealth, it's fame. So, you know. You don't have time to ascertain the reaction yourself. The omnivorous publisher has arranged matters on your behalf, and you find yourself whisked away on a whirlwind tour of book signings and interviews. Your pen hand cramps from signing. You collect a reliable stable of answers to the most awkward questions from journalists and readers alike, especially an answer to the most awkward of all. When's the next one? Soon, you assure them, but by the time it's all over, you are beyond exhausted and in no fit state to write. The 4th canto remains top of the bookseller list for weeks. Yeah. We cannot do the 5th. We need 2 moments of inspiration, 2 unlicensed charts. We have 1, and we paid good for it, but I'm going to hold on to that now that I know that's important. So we can get 1 more later. I have not found moments of inspiration, but we'll take a look for those. That was profitable as hell. I'm glad I checked into that. Pretty sure we don't need promise of days or anything. Nah. We know how to do that. I could read the paper for myself, but I know I'm doing well, so screw it. How about the shops? Hours for the circus. Oh yeah, we've got hours, and if the circus wants them, hell yeah. That's really good for us. We've got 4 hours. They want 5. So we're 1 short, but like, we're gonna make cash off of that. Easy cash. That does mean we won't sell any of the hours, unfortunately, but that's fine. We can sell 2 things of tea for a boatload, a thing of wood. Yeah, 400 extra. Damn, we're making money. Hello, Crescent Wolf. Welcome to Viperland of the chat. We are winding down for the evening, but it's going really well. We just wrote the 4th part of our tale. We just got a thing to deliver barrels of hours to the circus, which is right there, and we're going to do it. No worries, Potions. I'm literally just finishing up my vendoring type stuff, and then I'm going to stop for the evening too, so it's all good. Thanks for hopping by, Potions. See you around. Don't forget, tomorrow is a 2-part stream. I'm doing 1 part over at Afro Justices. We're having another tournament of amiibos, and then I'm going to be back here for probably more of this at my usual starting time. 6 p.m. amiibo tournament. Usual starting time for more of this. I'm having a great time with it. I always do. So, you know. I also need to spend some time tomorrow powering up my guys. So we'll see how that goes. We don't... Man, I want that ship, but we don't have 16,000. It's so insane. So let's instead make sure we're good on supplies before we're done. Yeah, that's about where we're going to leave it. We're going to, I don't remember whether it saves when you leave port or enter port, but either way we're good. So yeah, sorry Crescent, hopping in at the very end, but that's where we're ending for the night. Thank you all for tuning in, thank you all for watching. I'm glad people are still hopping by and enjoying this game. I'm having a blast with it, but it helps that you guys are having a good time with it too. I could always play it off camera, but, you know. Again, I just went over it, but for tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be streaming over at Afrojustice's stream, an amiibo tournament with me, him, and Joel. I've got my amiibos that need some levels. I'm going to be doing that to them. Not levels, but training. I want to train Ganondorf to punch more. But I'll be doing that tonight and tomorrow. 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll have the link in the Discord. I posted the wrong link last time. I'll have the right link this time. Don't worry. And at the usual start time for me, 11 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do more of this tomorrow for Finish Up Friday, because it's a game I'm having a blast with. Saturday will be Smash with custom stages. Sunday I have no godly idea. That's as far as I've gotten. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Obviously, we've got extra shoutouts to Din Not Dinner, who I'm going to get the name right from now on, I swear, who both hosted and dropped bits in the jar, being wonderful, and is a fellow Sunless player, which is wonderful. And 1 million huevos for the resubscription as well. Hell yeah. Big thank you to everybody, and of course everybody hopping by enjoying the stream. Let's see if anybody else is around and going, and I can drop a raid. Somebody. Pecco's going, but I don't want to... Pecco is further than me in 14, so I don't want spoilers. Seth is playing World. Well, let's see if anybody else is playing this. Hold on. But I don't... I could get spoilers for this, too. Frick. But you know what? We're going to hit somebody we don't get to hit too often. We're going to hit 5 names, who's playing League of Legends. Raid 5 names. There we go. 5 names gets the raid tonight. Get a little monster on the way out, a little quote, and a little Discord link. So once again, thank you everybody for hopping by. Hope you're having a great time. I'm having a blast, and I'll see you all next time.